Ah,
Hooray!
hooray. Hello, we're live. Hello. Hello. In fact, I got to get my voice down real low because of what the cast are going to do to me tonight. So, hello. I'm going to do the vocal exercises that I'm going to need to do. Oh, I hate a lot of you already. And we haven't even started. Hello, welcome to our third, or is it fourth? It is the third played episode, but the fourth episode in total because we did a world building one over Christmas. So hello, welcome. We're back. And the cast have been doing some stuff off screen. Well, the characters have been doing stuff off screen, which I believe Piggles is going to tell us all about in a bit. But what we'll do is the intros round and we'll end on Piggles and we'll start with Mr. Loreman.
Hello, my name is Mr. Loreman, or Joel. I am playing Heironymous Spoosh, Doctorate Extraordinaire, Collector of Doctorates, and slowly, eventually, he will upgrade to Collector of Doctors, and he will once again build the glorious exclave with my doctor friends. Yeah, that is me. I will pass the intro ball over to N.E.R.A, because if I don't, N.E.R.A will probably kill me.
That's a wise decision. Hi, I am Melissa, or Nephthys. I'm playing N.E.R.A, a tiny little Cabbage Patch doll-sized robot with vaguely psychotic tendencies. And I will pass the ball of chaos over to Kaz.
Hi, I'm Cass with Shadowmere, and I'm playing Maise Mayhem Jones, little redhead with a passion for all things explodey. And I will pass over to Piggles.
Everyone. So I am Piggles, your Roo of unusual size. Well, no, Piggles is not the Roo of unusual size. That's me. I am playing Fauna Bruha, and we have been up to some things over the break. So to recap us really briefly, we are on a trek to Katoomba in the Blue Mountains west of Sydney. And we've basically gotten as far as, let me actually see, Springwood, which for anyone who's not familiar with the Blue Mountains is almost halfway up the mountains themselves. So we've crossed a fair bit. How much detail should I go into about our shenanigans? Because I kind of want to start with the weeping source.
Well, okay, so prior to traveling, there was a 2-week layover whilst the team spent their time in Marrickville at the trading compound, whilst deciding to the traders decided that they would join in a convoy up to the Blue Mountains. It made sense for them to travel in numbers. So there are 3 caravans traveling with the characters. Enjoy safety in numbers from each of the trading families in the small trading community, which doesn't have a name. It's just like many small communities around there. They don't actually really have a name. They're just a trading community of 3 different trading stores, 3 different families. So, and it's over summer. It was hot. So too hot to travel. Too hot to think if you're in Melbourne right now. But yeah, so it was too hot to travel, and the exclave bounty was there, so decided to wait it out. Spent some time getting the caravans together, and then about 4 days ago started the trek up the mountains. And that's where, because you've got the list of what you got and what you did, so, and I don't have it in front of me because I'm that kind of GM. So yeah, back to you, Piggles.
Okay, so I might summarize a little bit. So one of the fun things is that our dear Dr. Spoosh decided to get weeping sores, and then unfortunately the next day passed them on to dear Maise Mayhem. Much to her annoyance, I am very, very sure. So there was that. So that definitely happened
on the first day that they were outside.
Very first day. This is why we don't trust Spooshy to go off by himself, because things like this happen.
That's fair. I still maintain it was intentional, and I'm just getting it out of the way early so we could get ourselves acclimatized to having weeping sores all the time.
Right.
Maisie, feel free to respond.
I would not like to have weeping sores all the time. Please be more careful where you put your hands.
And feet.
And feet.
And doctorates.
A doctor of transmitted diseases? Jesus Christ.
I guess anything's possible with Spoosh. It's why he's here. It's why he's here.
I say nothing.
So we found a few bits of goodies. So we found some food, including some mutated carrots. Someone managed to get some damper going, which unfortunately dealt with a lot of flatulence fairly early on. And for some reason, it was decided that the Spoosh would be in, basically it containing, not containing, but essentially having some hand grenade stubbies. So I don't know whose great idea was that, but Fauna's worried. So
no, it's the little VBs, the little 250ml ones, which
I don't think he should be given alcohol.
Yeah, whether it's an actual hand grenade, which is what it says in here, or it's booze, Fauna is worried. So by day 3, we've hit sort of 7 hills. We found some more food, and Spoosh has managed to find a day tripper in a house with a power fist, which was very exciting. And N.E.R.A and Mayhem have worked together to find a pool cue in the local pub as well. Not sure who's going to end up with that one. I might leave that one between you two. So who gets the bashy stick with the pool cue or the pokey pokey stickers, depending on how you feel about it.
We could top it with a toffee apple.
Oh, I like the way you think.
This poor toffee apple must be like
no, not poor toffee apple, poor Spoosh. It is Spoosh who is copying this, not the toffee apple.
Just think of the range we could have now.
You could poke them from a distance now. It'd be great. Just when he's being a little bit too obnoxious with the locals, just give him a bit of a poke with the toffee apple. It'll scare him into submission again. It'll be great. And let's see. So that's day 3 done. So we're up to day 4 now of our travels with the caravan. And by this point, Spoosh seems to have recovered from the weeping sores, I think much to the relief of everyone and the complaining that no doubt happened, as well as the experiments, I think, on a cure, I'm going to guess has probably happened as well, I think would be fair. And N.E.R.A has managed to find a book, which is very exciting. Let's see. So something called Nice Try, John, a crime thriller. I'm not sure if these are actual books. They're definitely not. Okay, great. A Starlight camping torch and some lovely dirty water. We've also found, sorry, just reading through the rest of this. We've also found a few bits and pieces in some different houses, which I'm sure we will deal with as they come out, including some batteries and robot repair kits. But unfortunately, we also set off an unstable power core. Well, that tracks actually for us. Count one.
I feel like we are an unstable power core.
N.E.R.A definitely is an unstable power core.
That's the sweetest thing anybody's ever said.
And Spoosh has managed to find himself some more armor, which is very exciting too. And from here. We have. Oh, he had to clear out some bones from him. That's all right. I'm sure that'll be one of his doctorates with anthropology and things like that. So that'll be fine. And we apparently hit a raider party as well, a raider scavenging party who recognised us all from our unfortunate debut on the radio and the bounty that is now on our heads again. Moving on to day 5, we are now in the bit from Luxton to Springwood.
You're still in day 4.
Oh, am I?
Day 5,
Okay.
Day 5 is when Maisie will recover from weeping sores. And remember,
Thank
you're
God.
4 hit points down because of your encounter with a safe and a boxing
yes.
glove to the Nads trap,
To the
which
kangaroo
was this
badge.
morning. Yeah, right. That was this morning. So, folks, just to sort of give you the narrative version of that, they made their way. They found some stuff. Discovered some interesting places along the way because we're taking out all the boring rolls for scavving and what have you. But on the last day, I rolled 20s all the time for all of them. So whilst they're tooling around trying to find stuff, Maisie sets off the power cell of a police car, and that explodes, alerting all of the raiders nearby. And Spoosh finds some raider armor. Most of the raider armor. I think the left or right side. One
was in the entire
one of the
left
sides
side.
is definitely crushed.
Yeah, the entire
and
left
had to
side's
fish the
missing
bones
because-
out of it.
because it was underneath a building, and then stumbles into a raider party alerted by the small mushroom cloud. And that's where we are right now. It is Friday. I even gave you the exact date in the future, 2249. I think it was like the 9th of January. I looked it up.
Friday was the 10th.
And
Apparently.
normally, if we were playing D&D, we would say roll for initiative. But this system doesn't have initiative. So, well, it doesn't have a roll. It goes off the list. So, Spoosh, you are in a building. There are some raiders. I wrote this down. I should probably put my glasses back on so I can see it. Yeah, no, it's only been 10 years. I haven't got used to having to wear them yet. Where are we? Raiders. We have 6 plucky raiders sort of approaching as you notice them. And I will get perception plus survival rolls from everybody else to decide whether you get to act first or whether they get to act first.
Perception plus
Survival.
Just to
So
jog
remember,
the memories. It's been a
your
month
target
Eight.
target
now. So we've got to
number
roll
is
under it. That's right.
yes, you need to add those two together, 2 dice, roll under it, and a certain number of successes are required.
Okay,
So just tell me how many successes you get.
0.
0. Okay, that's not a good start.
No.
The most hardcore roll you could have.
I rolled 2 1s.
Okay, that's more hardcore.
So that is 2 1s is a critical each. Each one is worth 2 successes, so that's 4 successes.
Bravo.
I had a
What a
success
roll.
and a
And that was-
fail.
That was on my beautiful dice that were made by our wonderful
Ah.
GM.
Ah.
Yay!
See?
Cat, do
They're good
not
for
eat
something.
the dice. Sorry, everyone. To quote the
So
dice
we've now
away
got
from
5
the cat.
successes and Spoosh.
5 successes and Spoosh is a pretty good roll. Sorry, am I making the roll as well? It was everyone else?
Everyone.
Yes, you'll need to make the roll as well.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. 5 successes and Spoosh is just kind of how I figured we were describing ourselves nowadays.
I mean, it could
Yep.
be if you want.
It's
Yeah,
a good
it's-
band title.
Yeah, I'd listen
5
to them.
successes and a Spoosh.
That's a crit success if you do that. I have got 0.
Yeah, okay. So it is basically 5 successes and a spoosh.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm thinking they're a funk, progression band, bit of slap bass.
I'll have to think of this.
I don't
I'll come
know.
up with a genre. It'll be one of my doctorates.
Yeah.
No.
Glad to
Yeah,
help.
theoretical musical theory.
Right. 5 successes means I'm going to give you guys the jump on them. So you have a broken down building. Part of the corner is there that is still upright. Spoosh comes around the corner, sees them, manages to alert the rest of you to these 6 raiders. So to describe the raiders, because I went to a lot of effort in deciding what they're wearing, one raider is wearing a welder's mask and a really, really, really clean pair of Y-fronts. I mean, tidy whities. Very nice. Then there's another one in a Mr. Fluffy, the Sleepy Time Goat onesie, a TV character to help children to go to sleep. Mr. Fluffy, the Sleepy Time Goat. You were talking earlier, Piggles, about what goes through my brain. This is what goes
Is
through my
Mr.
brain.
Fluffy the Sleepy Time Goat like Humphrey B. Bear and Fat Cat?
I was
Yeah.
thinking more lamb chops
What a
personally when you
goat.
described that.
Well, no pants.
No pants.
Surely it's a
Yeah.
part of like children's slang where like kids wouldn't go to bed and like the parents are saying to the kids like, if you go to bed you'll be the goat, and this has just continued through time until it's become an actual goat.
I thought you
That
were
they're
going in
following.
a very different direction. Like if you don't go to bed, Mr. Fluffy will get you.
It's Mr. Fluffy the goat.
That's where I was thinking.
You
I mean,
will
that
wake up.
tracks
There'll
with
be a
goats,
really
to be honest.
irritated ram just butting you constantly until you go to sleep. I like that version
No,
better. All right, shotgun the
Be
onesie.
worried about the ewes rather than the rams. The ewes are the ones that are going to get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ba yaga.
Another one is in gold lame cheeky girl's pants and a pink crop top, and has a I just ate a bear and left half of it beard.
Nice.
That one's name is Golden Girl, by the way, just because. There's one in full cage armor, and another one in a cotton summer dress with strawberries printed on it, and is carrying a bin lid shield. And the last one is in a tuxedo t-shirt, cargo pants, and a beer hat.
Nice. All class.
So where you could put the beer into the
Yeah.
hat and
perfect.
yeah, and the straws.
Maisie
Yeah.
wants
So
the
they're
dress
your
with
raiders.
strawberries on it.
So our first one's got a cricket bat. Mr. Fluffy the Sleepy Time Goat onesie has a chain. Gold lame cheeky girls. We are the cheeky girls. I should sing the song because
No,
I
you
haven't
shouldn't.
sung about you.
Yeah, no, wait, that's that you don't
No.
supposed to. No, you shouldn't.
Let's go to combat instead.
Has a mower sword. Cage armor is unarmed. Bin lid shield has a 10mm pistol. And tuxedo t-shirt has a machete. So, over to you. You have the initiative. You start. You fight. You go. You first.
Ooh.
So I would suggest that maybe Maisie calls out to the rest of us and says, "Hey, we've got these idiots."
I know
Oh, yeah,
you're all
'cause-
aware of these idiots.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yes. That's what
Do-
that first roll was for.
Got
Do
it.
we follow initiative order?
You get a free attack. So yes, in the first instance,
Okay.
you will follow initiative order, which is N.E.R.A and Spoosh, then Fauna, then Mayhem. So N.E.R.A and Spoosh at the same time. Well, in fact, Cai, then N.E.R.A and Spoosh, then Fauna, then Mayhem and
Oh,
Posie.
if Kai's going first, then we don't we're not even going to end up fighting.
Yeah, we'll
them.
just send Kai
Yeah,
in.
what's gonna-
Off you go.
Hi, it is your destiny. Fight
Kai
the
is
evil
good,
Orcsies.
but he's not your sonic screwdriver for killing everything that moves.
Well, can
No,
he
that's
kill
N.E.R.A.
most of the things that move?
He's just not trying hard enough.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right, lacks initiative.
Has an initiative of 18, actually.
Oh dear Lord. Well, I think N.E.R.A is just going to look at everyone and go, "Are we going quiet or loud?"
Loud.
Oh.
We were already loud, so let's go loud and proud.
She just whips out a laser gun and is just like, "Are you sure? Do you remember what happened last time?"
Spoosh will hold up
Fine.
the power fist and be like, I'm really disappointed I'm not going to get a chance to use this properly.
We'll unpack that later. Okay, I'm going in. And I'm just going to start running towards the raiders. I'm probably going to be hypnotized by the gold lame pants, first of all. So I'll probably aim for gold lame.
Okay, so you're having a go at Golden Girl.
I'm having a go at Golden Girl.
Yeah, for obvious reasons.
Give me some rose.
All right, do your thing.
Do my thing.
Do
So,
your thing. So,
laser weapon.
so
is
minimum
2.
2D. All of your action points reset.
Cool, thank you.
And,
My target number is my perception and my energy weapons, which is a 9.
Yeah.
So 2 successes. Awesome.
Okay, cool.
And I get what is the face again? Is that just 1?
The face is 1 plus the effect.
Cool. So I got a face and a I don't know what that is. I think that is 2 and an effect in total.
All right, so you got a face and 2 dots, yeah?
No, I got a face and 1 dot.
Okay, face and 1 dot. So the face is 1 point of damage plus the effect.
Yeah.
The 1 dot is 1 point of damage. So you do 2 points of damage plus the effect. Unfortunately, Golden Girl's gold lame cheeky girl pants are energy resistant. Although you got to roll your location, your hit
Left
location.
arm.
Left arm. She's only got a pink. They've only got a pink crop top. So no ED there, no PD. So that'll be 2 points of damage. Okay, cool. Done. And what's your effect with your laser pistol?
Piercing 1.
Piercing, that ignores armor. So, and does an additional point of damage. Cool. All right.
Oh, hang on. I've got here damage that my laser gun does 4 damage.
Yeah, well, then you roll 4.
Oh,
Dices. Yeah.
Oh, 1 more face.
Did you only roll 2? Did you only roll 2 dices?
Yeah, because I'm special. Because I remember how to play this game from last year.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, last year. So long ago.
So long ago.
It's okay. We'll be lucky and the Raiders won't remember either, so it'll all balance out.
That's definitely what we're all hoping.
Well, on this slightly overcast day where the sky is shining a little bit orangey and you can smell the smoke of burnt out atomic wasteland police car and what smells like, KFC, because that shit just smells everywhere. Poor Golden Girl, minding their own business, gets shot in the arm and takes 4 points of damage there, which is a significant wound to Golden Girl, who goes into shock.
N.E.R.A just turns back to everyone and goes, "They're really easy. Go for it."
So, Spoosh.
Spoosh will just take a minute and it's very, almost like disappointedly, just look down at the giant mailed powered glove that he now wears. With a big sigh, turn and also fire at the shiniest, goldenest of the raiders. It's a very clear indicator, especially based on how raiders work, as they are a scavenging culture, that whoever has the shiniest gubbins is very likely has the most authority as well. So we have to take out the leader, much like we would all be in extreme amount of trouble if Spoosh died, who would continue to lead everyone through infection, weeping sores, and victory. So
We're playing the same game here.
yes, it's called delusion. Absolute delusion. So as a minor action, Spoosh will take aim. I can't use two hands now because I'm worried I'll crush my precious gun. So he will very, kind of cool, based on some of the old cinematics you see, maybe even hold his gun sideways and fire also at the Golden Girls individual that was shot earlier.
Knowing full well that it's a laser pistol and it doesn't eject anything. So yeah, nice. Yeah, I like the cinematic.
Yeah, absolutely. It does. There's no recoil, but like he might even like create some a little bit for dramatic effect, just because I know he wants them to think it's a really powerful gun.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, do your
Sweet.
worst.
That
or
is
possibly even do your best.
No, I'm not going to do that. No, none of you here could handle my best. Spoosh, that is 2. I have succeeded. My target with my perception and my energy weapons was 10. However, I did not get anything critical, so I will fire away. I will. Is it damage first, then location, or location then damage?
Whatever you like.
Cool. Let's do damage first, so we can see what I could have done when I then hit the pants, reflect it, and start some sort of laser light show.
Woo woo!
Yeah. And then you can like unce to the laser light show.
Yeah, exactly. Although it said enclave, sorry, exclave unce, so it's kind of just very muted. That is 4 damage. 2 damage with both effects, then nothing, and then another 2 damage. So it's a total of 4 damage with 2 effects from my laser gun of piercing.
Laser gun of piercing. Okay. Do you want to give us a location, please, sir?
Yes, I certainly do. Not pants. Please, not pants. I'll do whatever it needs to be to not pants. And Spoosh will be saying this aloud. He'll just be like, please, not pants. Please, not pants.
Yes. The tush is the only armored bit of Golden Girl, by the way.
It is the head. I have rolled the financially secure number 1.
Right in the beard.
Oh,
Damn.
I have sympathetic pain for this individual.
You did 4 points of damage, did you say that?
I did.
That would be a death for Golden Girl. So in the beard. So would you like to give us a suitable descriptive narrative of
Absolutely
the fall of Golden Girl?
So Spoosh has his entire left side of his body radar armed with the power fist there, so kind of use that to hold himself up. Aim the gun one-handed, turn it sideways like the movies, fire, put some dramatic recoil because there is no recoil. And as he shoots, he's yelling now because he's trying to shoot over the sound of the laser gun, N.E.R.A killing things. Just not the pants, not the pants, not the pants. As the laser fires directly into this individual's beard. Spoosh probably has cut his own beard with his own laser gun a few times before in his daring moment. So, as everyone knows, hair smells terrible when it burns. And in Fallout, when you die to a laser weapon, you turn into ash. So, starts with the beard and just there's that crumbling, hissing sound. And Spoosh will turn to everyone and be like, shoot them in the head. That's where they're weakest. That's where they're vulnerable.
Not the pants.
Oh, no, I was saying that to encourage the others. I wasn't worried I would hit the pants.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
No, I did. I minored in fashion design. I don't shoot pants. I appreciate the symmetry of 2 legs.
If Spooshy minored in fashion design, I have a question. Are you wearing a coat and have you rigged up something to make it billow slightly?
Well, I have my lab coat still. So I've got my lab coat, but I put the lab coat on the outside of the Raider armor.
Oh God.
Yeah. But there's this whole kind of thing of he's almost reverse Zoolandering because his whole the left side of his body is weighed down by the armor. So whenever he does anything, he just turns to the left first, and then
he turned left.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Definitely not an ambi turner.
Yeah, that's what I should have done. Actually, done just done like a Magnum thing and like spun to the left and then shot them. Wasn't me. It was Magnum that killed this individual.
And I will add to the scene at the end. There is a pair of gold lame cheeky girl shorts in a pile of ash and a mower sword.
It's
So
if
like a
I
mower blade.
to make it even more a little bit dramatic, like Spoosh will one hand with the power fist, just put his glasses back up against the bridge of his nose, and then just whisper to everyone, "We are the cheeky girls."
Nice.
Does anyone else want Spoosh to have the gold pants?
I love that the guy of
Yes.
the group is saying, "We are the cheeky girls." Like, mwah, beautiful. Thank you. And also, yes, I feel like honorary cheeky girls gold lame pants has to go as a trophy to Spoosh.
I'm just well impressed that you all caught the reference. Thank you. Say hi, Cat. Say bye, Khadgar.
Bye,
Hi,
Khadgar.
Khadgar.
I have like 3 cats here at the moment. I'm running out of desk space to actually do stuff.
Well, that just sounds like you
Okay.
need an additional desk for cats.
I do have an additional desk just for cats and
The cats
stitching
don't
pony,
want it.
but they want to sit in front of this one. But anyway, right. That would now advance us on to next is Fauna.
Okay. So Fauna is going to switchblade or pipe rifle. I should go pipe rifle. Cheeky Spoosh. Sorry everyone. I just got distracted by that very briefly. Okay. So we've still got someone with a machete floating about, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Machete. Yes. That would be Morky, who is in a
Morky.
tuxedo t-shirt, cargo pants, and beer hat.
Oh, well, definitely, because, the beer hat might go potentially as another trophy, but we'll see what happens. So I'm not very confident about this because I need to get under 6. Oh, yeah, that didn't work. That was a 13.
You are throwing 2 dice, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And remember, you do have action points. You have your action points. You can buy extra dice with action points. You can also use your action points to buy extra damage when
That's
you
right.
do hit. You
I'm
have luck
definitely-
points as well that you can also use. There's many avenues to success here.
I think I might definitely
And,
use those action points again.
Say
And
hi,
Khadgar.
Khadgar. Say bye, Khadgar. Again.
Because I'm definitely going to use the action points again because I rolled a 16 and a 13, which was
Oh,
not great.
God.
I was like, I may need to ditch the pipe rifle at some point. And that was even worse. That was a 16 and a 17. So Fauna has very, very much failed on that.
I know.
All
I think
right.
I think as a minor action, she might just move a little bit closer so she can get in with her switchblade if there is a next round.
What do you mean if?
If
There's 6 of, sorry, there's 5 of them now.
yeah, but
alright.
I've got confidence in Mayhem.
We just have to get to Spoosh 5 more times and we'll be fine.
But yes, you can close to close range.
Yes,
With
for
that.
sure.
All right, done. Mayhem.
I am. So, do any of them that are still kind of standing and looking somewhat okay have beards still? Do they all have beards, or was it just the one glorious beard that we took
Chonks, you
out?
don't know. Chonks is the guy in the very, very, very clean, very white, tidy whities
Okay.
and a welder's mask. So you don't know, right? You just can't tell with Chonks. The Defiance is a lady raider. So she doesn't have a beard. Look, Piter, the guy in the cage armor. If you want him to have it, do you want him to have a beard?
Kind of want him to
You
have
can
a
have a
beard.
You want him
Yeah.
to have a beard? He can have
Yeah.
a beard. Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
Because
like,
I'm going to aim for that beard.
razors are a little bit hard to come by, and plugging, your electric into a tree is just not going to cut it. So, yeah,
Exactly.
beards are pretty much, the fashion statement of the Cinders Wasteland.
When you say the plug into the tree is not going to cut it, is there enough electrical charge to turn it on, but not enough to cut the facial hair, or it doesn't Is the?
I see, I see what
need
you
to-
did there.
Yeah, I need to know.
God,
I need the
nice.
technicals.
Okay, no, not enough to power it. And I wonder if there's a take action points away from.
Those weeping sores really have done a number on poor old
Oh,
Spoosh.
remember you do have weeping sores still, Mayhem.
Do I? Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Yours
do.
haven't
You recover
disappeared yet.
tomorrow.
Oh.
Because you got them a day later and it takes 3 days. So
well.
I will
Bad.
give you the specifics of that in a minute. But you do your damage on I'm assuming beard was.
I'm aiming for the
necessary what you're
beard.
about to do.
Yes.
All
and
right,
I'm-
so that's Piter who's in cage armor.
Okay, I'm going for Piter. I would like to grab one of my flares, actually.
Okay, yep.
And I'm going to use my baseball bat to aim for Piter's beard, if I may.
Yes.
And
That just ups the difficulty, but yes.
and hit the flare, hopefully catching fire to Piter's beard.
Right. So
and before it goes, I'm going to rub the flare on myself just in case the weeping sores kind of transfer that way. I'm not sure if it's communicable that way, but I'm going to give it a go.
Let's treat it like smallpox.
Oh, how rude. Okay.
I'm going to try and kill this guy, but also I want to infect him just in case. Love it.
In
Honor
case he
approved.
takes it back
Yeah.
home.
Well, I want to see out of what effects it does as well. We only have 2 control tests here. We don't really know what it does. Yes.
Can weeping sores kill people? Because that would be great.
Weeping sores. Whenever you suffer physical damage, you suffer plus one physical damage at the start of your next turn, ignoring damage resistance.
Yes.
So if you get hurt, then you get hurt again because the sores are sore.
Right.
Yeah.
Just while we're rolling, hello, Raiders.
Yeah. Oh,
hello.
did we get Raiders? Oh, yeah, we did. Hi. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
Would I use
right.
explosives as that tag?
That would be, yes, your explosives.
Or throwing. Well, not throwing.
Oh,
it's hitting,
no, it's
really,
not
isn't
throwing, it's hitting, which is not throwing. I'll let you do explosives. Why not?
it? Thank
You
you.
know, throw your flair with some flair. Hey.
Well, I've got to get an 8 in that case. And I've rolled an 18 and a 4.
Well, that's a 1 success, but because you were going for a particular part of the anatomy, that adds an extra difficulty, so you needed to get 2 successes.
Could I
Now,
buy
remember, you may use your action point to
Yes.
buy an extra die.
I will buy an extra die, please.
Okay.
And I got a gold. I got a 10.
Not good enough?
Not
And
good
you
enough.
also
I need an
got-
8.
You've also got luck points.
Ooh, can I use one of my luck points?
Yes, you can use one of your luck points to change the result on one die to re-roll it, basically.
All right, I'm going to re-roll. I got a 3.
So that would be enough. All right. So you hit Piter in the face with the flare. Right, so what exactly does a flare do?
Well, I don't have the specifics, but
Oh, I was
From
hoping
seeing-
you did.
no, they
You
didn't
know.
give it to me in the book. It's not in the book. But a flare spurts out like a quite
Oh, yeah.
substantial amount of light. So I imagine
Yeah,
it would
and
be
sparks,
quite
and they're
good
really, really quite fucking hot.
catching like tindery, wispy style beards. I reckon it should catch quite well. And maybe
Okay.
drop a few hairy embers down onto their chest.
All right, so it's not going to blow up, but it's going to do some damage. Let's have a look. Where is it in this book? I got to say, like, man, if you just lay out your books a little bit better, please.
Yeah,
next
there's
time.
nothing in the explosives that says flare.
Hmm.
It's only grenades, cocktails, and mines.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
got it in
So-
their ammo section, which just says small tube like a shotgun cartridge containing chemical that burns brightly when ignited, fired from a flare gun, ignites a fuse upon launching, and the flare shoots up in the sky, blah, 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 eliminating the air around, then drifting down on a plume of white smoke, good for signaling for help, but not much else. But to be
So-
fair, that shit's usually like phosphorus or something like that, so burning
Alright,
brightly.
Yeah, but
at
when you
close
go
range,
to a-
yes.
When you go to a flare gun, it's a small gun. Damage rating is 3 dice. Fire
Let's go
rate's
with that.
0.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't have the flare gun. I only have the flares.
You
Which
are
is
the
why I
flare
was-
gun.
Yeah, I am. the flare
We'll go with the 3 damage. Let's do that. In the interest of moving it along. So do the 3 damage. And to bite its poor,
Twice.
pretty face.
So I got 2 effects and I got 2 heads and
Yep.
one little star.
dot.
1 dot.
Okay, so 1 star is 1 damage. 2 heads are a damage each. And the effect of the flare, which would be burning, I would imagine. So,
Sizzle.
yes, you have succeeded in setting Piter's face on fire.
Yay, take that, Beardy.
Or soon to be not bearded, as the case may be.
That's why we're the cheeky girls. We're just revealing all the cheeks. No facial.
Ah.
None. Cheeks for weeks.
He looks rather like quite unimpressed. Like just like hits it in the face, is like
Back
Kind
at
of
you,
thing.
buddy.
yeah. Which is fun because Piter doesn't actually have a weapon. Now we have Cai. And Cai kind of zaps in, and Cai is going to someone give me a number between 1 and 6. Spoosh, give me a number between 1 and 5.
3.
Actually. 3. 1, 2, 3. Lands on Piter.
That poor guy can't get a break.
Well, that's what he gets for having a name like Piter.
And doesn't it
Quite a
shave
sweet.
anymore. So succeeds with blade fingers, does 4 damage. Oh, okay. Last armor is Kai dives in and does a transformation into the long, sleek
Ooh.
murder bot Drider kind of thing that you met once before.
N.E.R.A is instantly envious.
So has like elongated out to about 3 meters long.
Mhm.
And as you so like the coat and the hat billowing in the wind as Kai drops the coat off and the fedora flops off very artistically, very film noir style in the wind, framed. You can see the scene framed as this billowing long coat and the hat flying against a slightly overcast orange sky with the smoke trailing up from the incinerated police car. Stage left rear, 2/3 into the background. It's just that moment. And you all see it and go, should have been an auteur. Film school. And then the moment passes as Kai just like belts in there. Elongates out into the like 4-legged, 2-armed murder machine that Kai can become. And he goes, stabby, stabby, and this flurry of blow. And Piter's still standing and doesn't look overly fussed about
Ooh.
all of this. Like, not much fuss at all. Posie trundles in, pulls a brick from out of her little basket and yells, "Delivery time!" and flings a brick at Cass, give me a number 1 to 5.
3.
Piter. Everybody's picking on Piter. So flings a brick. The good old Aussie half brick. Yeah, get this up to you, mate. She crits twice. Posie's really good at flinging shit, by the way. Just for future reference, folks.
It's years of
Because she's a-
experience.
Postie bot. She throws things to front doors with alarming accuracy. And does not much damage with the half brick though. Bounces off Pita's armor. So that would be round 1 done. Ding ding, round 1. Sorry, surprise round. Now they get to fight back. And the order of attack is N.E.R.A and Spoosh. And, well, actually, the order is Cai, N.E.R.A, Spoosh, Fauna, Mayhem, and then the Raiders. They're not very fast. So Cai will have another go at... Oh, and hits a bit more this time at Pita since he's there. And Pita is now looking a little less happy. So, N.E.R.A and Spoosh, you're up. Both of you. Who would like to go first?
I went first last time, so please.
No. Please, we need to keep it consistent. And I'd also like you to cause some damage before I do something. On the off chance that I kill
No,
them.
because you always steal my goddamn kills.
It's not a competition. It's a team effort.
No,
This is
after you, please.
Please.
After you.
What if we agree to do it at the exact same time?
Okay,
All right.
cool.
Or I'll pass it on to the
So I'm
Raiders.
going to go to Whitey, Tidy Whiteys.
All right, so Chonks.
Yep.
All right.
I see the welding helmet and I see the Tidy Whiteys and I'm like, well, that's just not fit for children. And go at him.
They're very clean, tidy whities.
I don't care. Not
No,
fit for
I
you.
think that's a good thing though. Like, I clearly was wrong because if this guy's still walking around in clean tidy whities after this is a hardened killer we're dealing with.
Yeah.
He's got the full ice in the veins. So I'm also going to join you in the pew 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 at the individual who has not stained his underwear
Excellent.
after the murder.
So I get 2 successes.
Okay, yep, that's all you need is 1.
Cool. And 2, 3, and 1 effect, 4 and 2 effects, 5 and 2 effects
Okay, cool.
to the head.
Of course you got it in the head. The only place that is armored.
Why do my dice hate me?
You were just enamored of the tidy whities, right?
If
They're actually
robots
somehow
could
more
throw up in
blinding
their
than the gold
mouths, N.E.R.A
pants.
would throw up in her mouth.
So that was 5. Oh no, so that was energy damage though, wasn't it? Not physical.
Yes.
That's right. He only has PD there, not ED. So that bypasses. How much damage did you do?
5 and got the effect twice.
So the effect only ever happens once.
Okay.
Piercing. It ignores armor. He has no armor there, but a 5 points of damage is a critical hit to the head. He is now unconscious. So
Just maniacal laughing from N.E.R.A as he goes down.
So give us a description. Since he's unconscious. He's out of the fight.
How many are left standing? Just
4.
that I get the scene in my head.
All right. So you got to, Reservoir Dog style.
Yeah.
Scene of them walking down the street.
Mm-hmm.
So anchoring the left is Chonks in his tidy whitey and welding helmet.
Yep.
Next to Chonks's right is the Defiance, who's in the Mr. Fluffy CP Time Goat onesie. Then there was the Golden Girl. Now there is a pair of gold lame cheeky girl pants.
Spooshed away, we're calling it.
Are we?
We are now.
Yeah,
Canon.
Apparently.
I mean, I can't call it active wear. I'm not very active, but I can call it spooshed away.
Spoosh to wear. Okay, Spoosh to wear. TM coming to stores near you.
It needs an Urban Dictionary
Yeah.
notation.
All right, let me find something.
Fighter, the very large guy in the cage armor. Then Donna, who is in the cotton summer dress with a 10mm pistol and a bin lid shield.
Yep.
And Morky, who is in the tuxedo t-shirt.
Got it.
And yes, these are all, I name them all and give them descriptions because, they're real people to me,
Sure.
Yeah.
So as N.E.R.A lets loose a volley of laser shots, and she turns around, this tiny little creature, almost like surrounded by rubble on throughout the wasteland, turns back around to the rest of the crew. She starts to see him slump down. She's just kind of, oh wait, and then rushes over and lifts up the mask and then laughs in his face.
Okay, so now in melee range. Okay, cool. And do you want the answer to the question? Beard or no beard?
Does he have a beard?
He does.
Oh, Mayhem, I got a hot one for you.
Because, in the words of the prophets, the band The Beards, if your dad doesn't have a beard, you got two mums. You got two mums. If your dad hasn't got a beard, you got two mums. I have to sing it to you at some point.
Thank you.
It just
Was an
it just
experience.
happens. I know. I should have been part of the band. If they ever reform Beards, I got one. You could bring me on. I
think Mayhem can fix that.
So Spoosh, your go.
So I was firing at the same time, but Dr. Spoosh will be firing at Tuxedo Mask because I don't have any formal attire as well, and a tuxedo t-shirt will further, give me some social authority alongside my entire left armored side.
At Morky.
Yes.
With a machete.
Oh, no, that's irrelevant. That's for shading.
In a beer hat. All right, so do your worst.
Excellent. I've got 2 successes. Got my 6 and 7 from underneath my target of 10. And my damage roll. Up a two. I have gotten 3 damage and 1 effect. For location.
So your effect is
piercing.
Which ignores the 1 PD.
Yep. And for what beautiful part of Tuxedo Mask I'm firing at is being a 15, but I kind of lost where the body parts are. While I search, it's Spoosh singing like the thigh bone's connected to the red thing. Red thing's connected to the laser beam.
Something's connected to my wristwatch.
Uh-oh.
The red is connected to the Pip Boy. Oh no.
Oh, no, that's a toffee apple.
Wait, I have lost
Once you find it,
yes.
But it does do a significant bit of damage to Morky. He has a name. It's Morky.
Morky. So I have shot Morky in the left leg.
All right.
You know why? Because he's an idiot and he didn't wear Spoosh to wear and armor his left leg like me. Wear Spoosh to wear, kids.
He was an adventurer once until he took a
Spoosh to the left leg.
Our fist to the knee.
You beat me to it.
Yeah. All right. Next on our fun-filled adventure of murder and mayhem is Fauna.
Well, I was going to attack Morky, but Spoosh just kind of fixed that one for me. So
he's still up.
Oh, he's still up.
Actually,
well.
no, he's not. He's down. Sorry.
I thought he was down.
Yeah, he's
that's
down.
all right. I'll use a minor action to get close to someone else. Who have we got left?
You got the Defiance in the Mr. Fluffy, the Sleepy Time goat seat.
That'll work.
Goat onesie. Let's get that right. But the way it's written on my page, kind of, let's just edit that bit out. Oops.
I shall go
Defiance.
the goat onesie person, please.
There's
so-
Petra in the middle and Donna on the other side.
No, that's
You've only
that's
got
fine.
3 still standing.
That's right. I'm going for the person in the goat onesie. So you
Okay.
use my switchblade because the pipe rifle, let's face it, the dice do not like me right now for this. So fingers crossed, everyone, for me. Oops, that would help if I rolled the right dice for that one. No, at least one. Oh, that's 2 fails. I might use a luck point to change one of those rolls. Because I've only got 1 action point left because I didn't use that last time.
Mm-hmm.
And a 7, which is great because I wanted to get under 9.
Cool. All right, so you go the stabby stab.
Yay! Stabby
All right,
stab.
whereabouts?
That would be in the torso.
Right in the guts.
Yes. Well,
Right,
that's
you
in
wanna
the
do your damage?
chesticle area. Yeah, I'm just quickly double checking how many dice. I think it's 2. Yes, 2 damage dice. So that is, I think, the blank one, which is
Nothing.
and then one of the lovely. So it looks like just a one piecing.
So no faces?
No, sadly.
No. Okay, 1 piercing gets caught up in the Mr. Fluffy the Sleeper Time goat onesie and doesn't cut through.
Rude. Slice through the damn thing first to get to him.
Yep. So, because, they had 1 PD there.
Rude.
So, there you go. Mayhem.
Okay. I am going to run forward and I'm going to pull out my baseball bat with the spikes again.
Yep.
And I would like to refocus on Peter. Or Piter. I want to finish what Piter. I want to finish what I started.
Yep.
So
All
I'm gonna take a swing at him with my bat with the spikes.
All right. Swing butter.
Would that be considered a melee weapon?
It is a melee weapon.
Okay. Fabulous. I think my target is 6. That was a 15 and a 14.
So that would not be under 6.
No.
No. So what does it say? He can't bat, swing butter.
Am I close enough to
Something to
sneeze
report.
on them?
Yeah, Weeping Sores is more of a contact rub around.
Do I know that?
I
Mayhem
don't
know
know.
that?
Probably not.
So can I just sneeze on them? Just as a passing.
You can sneeze on them if you wish. In fact, being in close proximity to someone with weeping sores means there is a small chance that they could get it. So let's see. That's a daily roll. Actually, I wrote all this down. I could roll for them now if you want, if you really want to slow the narrative down. Or we can just move on and say that you didn't hit them.
Yeah, we'll say we didn't hit them, but I
and-
like to think I sneezed on them at the very least.
Yeah.
They might have dodged it. I don't
Yeah,
know.
well,
Sneezing is a free
you know,
action.
you could
Yeah. It's involuntary.
hawk up a loogie,
Oh.
if you want.
I
Don't
missed.
get really rude about it. It's just Mortal Kombat, Right. Posie throws another brick and hits. And she hits Piter. Fuck me. Posie beans Piter right in the center of the chest
Oh.
and knocks him out. Go Posie.
Yeah.
So, Pida drops. That would leave the Defiance and Donna. The Defiance wraps the chain around and takes a big ass swipe at Fauna, who is nearby, and completely misses. And Donna pulls out a 10mm pistol and takes a shot at Spoosh.
Try me, Beyonce.
Sorry to say, Spoosh, you've been hit in the right leg
Oof.
for. Let me have a look. 10mm pistol does for 4 points of damage, but no special, so there's no penetration, so it just goes against your armor.
Oh, this is a very painful marketing moment for Spoosh to wear. Make sure you wear armored legs. Not armored pants, armored legs. Find a pair of legs that have armor, take them for your own.
And that would be the round done. Back to the start. We've got Cai, who... Defiance, Donna. Donna Defiance. I'll leave it up to consensus. What do you think, Chang? Who should Cai go after? The Defiance?
The Defiance.
Defiance. They're wearing a goat onesie.
Yeah. Immediate
All
target.
right.
Exactly.
Don't damage the onesie.
That would be a hit in the torso.
Oh no.
Ta-da.
And Cai does a lot of damage. 4, 5, and now 5. The Defiance goes down because that's 5 hit points in one hit to a major wound. That leaves Morky. Donna is still standing. So, top of the round is Spoosh and N.E.R.A, with one raider still standing.
Well, having lifted Y-Front's mask, he just went down. He was unconscious, right?
Yeah, only one is dead. 2 of them are, 3 of them are unconscious.
N.E.R.A's going to
Sorry.
kind of take a look around for a second. And she just kind of glitches for a second, but her eyes don't change color. And she calls out to everyone, "What are we doing? Are we killing or are we nullifying? What are we doing?"
Finish them.
For
Death.
the combat!
Fatality.
Your soul is mine. Excellent. So she just point blank shoots again at him.
Could have ripped the multi-tool out of Spoosh and just use that as well.
Ooh. No, so that's 2 successes. 3, 5, for 5 and effect.
And they're prone, so you get a success automatically anyway. So
Cool.
you know.
Cool. Do you want a location?
They're prone. So am I to read this correctly? Donna is still standing.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Girl is just a pair of
pile of
pants.
Yep.
The other 1, 2, 3, 4
Mhm.
are all Unco.
Mm-hmm.
So N.E.R.A is just psycho tripping out and murdering the lot of them. Because
No,
you
so
could
she's
do
lifted up
this.
welding mask boy's face covering.
Gonks. Yep.
Yeah, call back to everyone else. Are we just incapacitating or are we killing? Everyone said kill. And so she's
Yep.
killing him. And then probably going to
Because
engage
given
party
they
time.
are they're not moving targets, you could do this as your declaration.
Yep.
As it is just put every one of them down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can you please describe how that goes?
Cool. So N.E.R.A glitches again, and her eyes turn from a greeny sort of color to a red one. She says under her breath, "Combat mode engaged," and just walks up to everybody. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's the dramatic effect recoil that Spoosh. It looked so good. I am now enacting it. And then having shot everyone that's downed, she just kind of pauses for a second, looks up, scans the Terminator style, scans the horizon, is like, target locked at Strawberry Dress Girl, and starts walking.
Right. Okay. Spoosh. Oh no, your body count is now 5, by the way.
Thank you.
Because, you just cold. Well, you don't have any blood, but cold-blooded execution of 5, sovereign citizens, for 5, individual actuality entities.
Sure, they look like the type that didn't return their books on time.
They don't know how to read. If
They're just looking for the porn like everybody else.
Manga's at the back of the stacks.
Spoosh will. All right. Spoosh already knowing very well what he's going to do, but I need data. I have a hypothesis, and Spoosh is going to kind of look down at his power fist and just very well, I guess it's especially limpy now, seeing as his unarmored leg has been shot. Just very much kind of like old man get off my lawn style, run at the other one, kind of fist raised up, I guess limps after them, and will attempt to strike them with his mailed fist of power.
Right.
I've never rolled a melee attack in my life.
It's exactly the same way as you would for any other attack.
Yeah, I'm assuming it is strength and
melee. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. My target is 4.
Oh, no.
Oh no, that's worse than my range.
So come on. Yeah, I got a 5 and a 2, so I got close with 1. But I got the 2.
Yeah, 2's a success. All right, so you're punching Donna, who's in a cotton summer dress, with strawberries on it, and he's looking about somewhat shocked at this turn of events that this small doll-sized robot has just executed all of her friends. I'm just gonna lay that trip on you. Because why not? Fucking murder hobos.
It's why you got us together.
Yes, that was on me. That's on me. Yeah, true. Right, so do your damage. Where are you punching Donna?
Let's find out. Let's find out together. Alrighty, so I have rolled. Where is my dice decipherer? I have gotten. Oh no, Donna is having a very poor time. I have run 2, 4, 6, 7 damage with 1 effect.
No.
The effect of the power fist is to stun, so if Donna somehow survives this, Donna is stunned. And I guess for location, I will roll, and not the head. 19. All right, and 19. I've got it still up. Is the right leg. I am feeling, it's reciprocal pain. I'm just going to give a good-natured power fist slap on the right leg.
Good-natured 7 points of damage, which is going to pulverize bone.
Yep.
On the right leg.
On the right leg.
Yes. Again, like,
Yeah.
well, they say, but this individual's wearing a strawberry dress, right?
Yep. Summer
Again,
dress. Yeah. 'Cause,
wear
yeah,
spoosh to
see.
wear. Punch.
Yeah. Well, you do hear the crack and old bone. It is a brutal hit. Remember, anything 5 and above is a major wound requiring hospitalization and knocks you unconscious. So she's down. She's not. Well, she's moving a little bit. There's a little bit of moaning because she has a massive compound fracture in her leg. And I'm gonna say, given the height differential, how tall is Spoosh?
Let's say 6 foot.
Yeah, okay, but I didn't decide on a size for Donna, but I do have a D12 here. So all right, that's 4. So 5'4" for Donna. So Spoosh is going to have to lean down. So it's going to be the top of the hip, top of the leg, where the injury occurred. So yeah. It's looking pretty grim for Donna ever running a race again, unless it's a 3-legged race and she's got a 2-legged partner. Then maybe. Not that many 3-legged races out in Western Sydney wasteland these days. Safe to say, Donna is kind of not long for the world anymore. Because N.E.R.A is walking towards Donna. We're out of combat, folks. There are no more assailants who are still standing or, well, I was going to say, or breathing, but that would be a lie. There is one assailant who is still breathing. N.E.R.A, over to you.
Pew. And then she turns around to the crew and is aiming the gun at Mayhem.
Good job. You could put the gun down now.
Going to fire a warning shot over your head with 1 success.
Oh dear.
Warning shot at Mayhem.
At me.
With 1 success.
There were no survivors.
For
Listen,
4
finish them. I
damage.
didn't mean ask.
For 4 damage with the effect.
Location?
Left arm.
Cai sees all this and jumps in, and gets up and races over and sort of puts his arms around N.E.R.A and just yells the word, Abacus, Abacus, Abacus. Gently puts N.E.R.A down. Says, I should probably tell you a little bit about this model, pointing at N.E.R.A. And you should probably remember those words, Abacus. Say it 3 times, you will shut down this model. It's fail-safe. There was a very good reason that this model was removed from service after a few incidents involving death of a few children and dogs and other postal workers and other librarians and, well, anybody who didn't give the book back. So it's one of those things. If this happens again, you can just say that word 3 times and it will shut this model down.
What was that word again? Bacchus.
Yeah. There's a small button on the back. It should they'll come back online in about 2 minutes. Or you can just push a little button at the back at the neck there, and they'll come back online immediately. They'll reset into normal mode.
Is there some reason, like the word Abacus? Is there some?
It's just a code word for all. Each model has its own. It's like a password thing.
If you say it backward 3 times, does it then turn them back on more killy than before?
No.
No. Sukaba does nothing then. Special still just test it, so it's just like Sukaba, and just check just to see what happens.
N.E.R.A's head starts spinning.
Pea soup comes out of it. I'm not here.
A pentagram starts drawing on the ground.
I need an old priest and a young priest.
No. Sukaba does nothing. Simply because I was not prepared for this eventuality. So, no.
Are there any other commands that we should maybe know about to, stop the murder rage apart from this one?
No. That is the only one that I, in my first instantiation, learned of.
Do you have one, and does Cai have one?
Yeah, that's Kai's
That is Cai.
talking. So,
Cool.
yes,
Posie.
I do have one.
Can we know what that is in
As
case you
does
kill
Posie.
us? If you attempt to kill us, can we know what it is? Say no 3 times and you stop. So special start like writing it down, like Abacus for N.E.R.A, no for Cai and Posies.
Posie just looks at you and she's got a half brick.
Return to sender.
And it's kind of like tossing the half brick back and forth between her forearms, right? With very, very good accuracy.
Posie, let's talk later. What about you?
Shutting N.E.R.A down is very wrong.
Yeah, we want to turn her back on now.
Do it.
But she
Very
did shoot
upsetting.
me. Unprovoked. I didn't have a book. I don't keep books anymore. Specifically.
Do you think this is why?
Don't upset her.
Is this maybe why we've stopped using books? Because that would be that makes sense.
N.E.R.A would come back online about now.
Protocols initiating.
So Kai's like,
Sukaba.
Did we get them?
You got them.
Yes.
You got Mayhem as well.
Point at my arm.
Oh,
You shot me and I don't have a book.
are you sure you don't have a book?
I definitely don't have a book.
Oh, that's unusual. Can I fix that for you?
Yes, please.
Cool.
I was going to say, do you want her to fix that for you?
Spoosh will walk over and be like, I don't know if it makes it. This isn't something medically I do understand, and pass over like the book that he's been writing all his doctorates in. Like,
Is this your self-published book?
One of?
Yeah.
I have many.
Does it have an
somehow-
ISBN?
Not yet.
Oh, well, when you get one, let me know.
I will
And I'll go back
definitely not
to
do that.
administering medicine to Mayhem. So that is intelligence and medicine, for which my target number is 11. Yeah, that's 2 successes.
Oh. Then, apart from, well, that would actually help get rid of the whipping sauce too.
Everyone wins. And is a first aid kit consumable? So I use it once and it's done?
That is a good question. Let's say no until I look it up,
Cool.
because I do not know. I don't know.
That's
I
cool.
remember you also have stim packs as well.
Yes. So
have 3
while
stim packs
she's,
that you
bandaging you up and sewing you up and stuff like that, she's singing like lullaby songs, nursery songs to you.
That's super relaxing.
I was going to say, she'd roll for like the creepy factor. Like, on that scale of 1
First
to
I played
10.
with Raiders, then Mayhem came and I played with Mayhem. Now I want to play with you.
There's a chair in there and a stim pack too.
Oh my god.
He was just absolutely writing up descriptions of Stockholm syndrome between Mayhem and N.E.R.A.
There are raiders with games.
Yes,
I can
good thing
see
you
it
won.
now.
It's just
It's
the
merch
people.
and it's just children's songs for the wasteland.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I patch Mayhem up. And yeah, N.E.R.A's very quiet now.
Is it wrong to be sad that I don't have weeping sauce to infect anyone? Because I kind of wanted to at least, infect one person.
It's a euphoric experience. You can try.
Right.
I mean, you can try and go for like a cross-species pollination if you just kind of hug fauna a lot. But
I have a feeling fauna might be.
Honest says no.
I think
So, yeah, check
fauna
with
might
fauna
not
first.
have. She's probably got those antibodies that are like, not going to be affected by weeping sauce. I think she might be
Ask
immune.
for consent before you infect the roux of unusual size with weeping
That's
sauce.
weeping
right.
sauce, yes. Facts.
Don't infect family.
Like, fish are friends, not food.
Not food.
Roos are friends, not cultures we infect with disease.
Yes.
And don't you forget it, Sploosh. We've had this talk already.
Yeah, I've kept my thing. You didn't get weeping sores. It was only Mayhem.
Yes. Thanks to the toffee apple on a stick.
And Mayhem, you get 2 points back from the medicine and the first aid.
Thank you.
And all.
And a dress with strawberries on it.
Yes.
We loot
and
the
there's-
corpses.
Yes, we
Like
do.
Carl
Okay.
says.
Loot the corpses. Right. Well, you find all their various equipment. So you have a cricket bat,
Ooh.
a welder's mask, a pair of rather clean Y fronts.
We could leave those there.
If you're gonna go there and strip chunks of Chonks' Y fronts,
We'll hand them
I
to
asked
one of
this
the,
because
the
I'm not
caravan
sure.
merchants.
They were sort of like over the other block.
What's resale
So-
value on a pair of tidy whities? Clean ones.
Well, they're very clean,
Yeah, suspiciously clean.
suspiciously clean
Okay.
for the
Could be
wasteland.
medical grade for
Yeah,
dressing wounds.
We should check these underwear out.
Yeah,
These
we gotta
underwear are
take 'em.
suspicious.
Stripping the underwear. They're gone.
Hang on, this guy's dead, right? Like he's very dead. He's
Oh,
dead.
he's very dead now.
Okay, cool.
Because,
I would like to
there's
request
some-
for N.E.R.A or Cai to conduct a field autopsy because maybe this is like we need to rule out that this isn't something in his stomach that's stopping him from staining the underwear, or if it's the underwear itself. Because as you said, like because the underwear it may not be the underwear, and then we don't want to use them as dressing, and then someone gets infected, and then Mayhem has double weeping sores.
Maybe he's got like a mutated butthole.
That's what we need
It's
to.
like on his elbow. No. No.
I,
I take it back. I don't like this suggestion anymore.
who has transformed back into his human form, just looks at you and says, "In all my time as either AI or in this body, I have never once been asked to do that. So the answer to your request is no."
I accept that. That's a really weird logic to use. So you're saying you only ever accept things that you've already accepted? Then surely there was a first time for everything that you've done.
There is, and I choose not to do this.
Fair enough. I mean, we could just take the underwear, I guess, without having to check the wieners for a butthole. I'm fine with just accepting the underwear.
Conducting a field autopsy, apart from the fact that I'm not programmed to do so.
That's fine. We'll just speculate about the butthole.
That's fine. It'll be some fun campfire talk. What other loot is there, please?
What other loot? The Defiance has a chain and a Mr. Fluffy, the Sleepy Time goat onesie.
Oh, how damaged did that get?
It did get sliced a little bit, but not much.
It's now a Sleepy Time goat twosie.
Yeah. It's like a crop top and pants.
There's a pair of gold lame cheeky girls pants.
No, there's not. Those are not.
No, those are splashes now.
Which have an ED energy defense of 2.
Excellent.
Which means you need to wear them so
how
much.
tight are they? Like, are they like loose tracky pants? Are they skin tight?
I think
like, are they
they're going to
tights?
be like one size fits all. You have seen, cheeky girls.
It's
pants.
spandex.
They are quite tight. Yes.
Okay, cool. So I could wear these under other pants.
You could, but
I think we need them to be on top.
They ride up a bit,
and I won't allow it. If you're going to get
the universe says no.
If you are going to get armor value from these pants, they have to be on the outside.
Oh, it wasn't the armor value. It was the confusion of like, if I'm trying to be stealthy, where the sun is shining from my gleaming cheeky girl thighs.
Well, wouldn't that add to the stealth because everyone would just be blinded by it?
Yeah,
all?
I feel like it's going to be like an outfit. I'm going to humbly request if I could potentially have also the fedora and the tuxedo t-shirt, and then the cheeky girl pants, the tuxedo t-shirt, and fedora and power fist will complete my formal wear.
Again, I request art of this, please.
Yes, yes.
Please don't put any art of me in a fedora.
Yeah, I will allow that.
Excellent, thank you.
Yep.
Excellent. I forfeit
feel
any
like I
rights to
also
anything
requested
else.
art of the multi-tool and the toffee apple on your Pip-Boy, and I'm yet to receive it. So if I just keep asking for art at every juncture, someone's going to provide it.
Should create a list.
Yep.
Because like that's totally a look. Spoosh in cheeky girl, gold lame pants, tuxedo t-shirt, the overcoat and fedora. Yeah.
It's a look.
Yeah. Of course, the overcoat and fedora belong to Cai. So Cai is now going to take the Mr. Fluffy, the Sleepy Time goat onesie.
Yes.
And shall be wearing that.
Well, if no one has claimed it, I will claim the strawberry dress, and I'm just going to chuck it on over the top of what I've got on.
Yep. And there's cage armor as well. And a 10mm pistol, and a machete, and a mower sword.
It's a mower sword.
It's a sword made out of mower blades.
Ooh.
Oh, as in like lawnmower blades.
Yeah, it's in lawnmower.
I don't want it.
It's yours for the low price of murdering 6 people.
Yay! I hope to improve my murdering, so yes.
The economy's in shambles.
That's right.
No books?
No books. Well, you don't know where their crib is. So, there might be books back at their crib.
Hmm.
But at this point in time, I think it's probably worthwhile that we take a break.
Well, Spoosh tries to fit into these cheeky girl pants.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Squeezing
And also,
into them.
the audience has to hear the lore dump in the middle recording
Mhm.
bit
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
for the next
For
book
reasons.
you idiots are going to do.
That's right.
That's right. So, well, I think the packet's like 13 minutes long for this break. So, 13 minutes, give or take. Yeah, ish.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Oh, all right. We'll see you in a bit, chat. Good evening, listeners. This is Lawson Johns, and you are tuned into Radio Kill FM. Now sponsored by the Exclave's 5th Air Cavalry. Kill FM, kill them before they kill you. And tonight we have a short public service announcement from our new station sponsors. They wish the Wasteland to be aware that they are offering a substantial reward for the capture or death of a troop of murderers and thieves. Yes, that's right. It's the Cinders Wasteland. Everybody here is a murderer or a thief. So, what's new, you might be asking? Well, what's new is this is a group of murderers and thieves that the Exclave will pay for. So, who are we to argue with cold, hard cash? That's right, listeners. So, be on the lookout for a roux of unusual size that smells of patchouli, a small robotic doll touting submachine guns. So this little doll's got bite. Beware out there, folks. Safety first. 2 humans, a female human with red hair, and the worst of the lot of them, a exclave traitor. So, this group also has a small suitcase. The exclave asks that once you eliminate the threat, just leave the suitcase where it is. It has a tendency to be a little bit thermonuclear explodey if handled incorrectly. If it's got any little red lights on the side, definitely stay well away from it and call the exclave. It's their property. They know how to deal with it. So there you have it, Cinders Wastelanders. Sharpen your knives, point in your sticks, and get out there and find this lot. Station sponsors, the exclave, will pay you handsomely. So that's our public service address done. Let's get on with the music. You're on Kill FM.
Like these remind me of the girl I left behind me down on Moonlight Bay. We were sailing along on Moonlight Bay. We could hear the voices ringing. They seemed to say, stolen my heart. Now don't go away. voices ringing, they seem to say, you have stolen my heart, now don't go away, just as we sang love's old sweet song on Moonlight Bay. We were sailing along on Moonlight Bay. We could hear the voices ringing. They seemed to say, you have stolen my heart. Now don't go away. Just as we sang love's old sweet song. Just a song at twilight on Moonlight Bay, on Moonlight
Glory, I'm sailing on the Robert E. Lee. Oh boy, there's gonna be a big jubilee. Hear those paddles going round. Oh, what music while I'm homeward bound. Down on the levee, all my troubles will end. I'll be in heaven when we're making that bend. Hurry, hurry, I'm chatting with Lee, sailing on the Robert E. Lee.
That, listeners, was Moonlight Bay by the American Quartet, followed by Sailing on the Robert E. Lee by Englishman Al Bowley. Although anyone out there in Radio Land, out in the Cinder's Wasteland, if you can tell us where or what an England is, we would be quite grateful, as there is some conjecture here in the studio. So come on down to the studio and tell us, or write it on a rock and throw it into the foyer. Assuming you can write, either works for us. Up next is Constantino singing Puccini, from 1908. So some time ago, folks. And that will see our program out for the evening. I've been your host, Lawson Johns, and you've been listening on Kill FM, now sponsored by the Exclave 5th Air.
Poem cantata da Constantino, Edison Record. Chissà, sono un poeta, e cosa faccio? Scrivo, e come vivo, in povertà mia lieta, scialo da gran signore, rimedi d'amore, per sogni e per chimere, e per castelli in aria, l'anima milionaria, dall'ora del mio pensiero, trovando di gioielli, due ladri gli occhi belli, e v'entrar con voi per ora, ed i miei sogni usati, e i miei sogni miei, sospesi di legua, ma la furto non m'acara. Poiché va presto stanza, la dolce stanza, perché mi conoscete, parlate voi, e parlate chi siete, vi piace di dire.
Hey, apparently we're live again.
Whee!
Hey, quick break. So, hopefully, chat, you were all listening to that little bit of lore dump in there. If you weren't naughty, bad chat, but just to update those who might have also taken a break from us, because, you know, taking a break is good. Hydrating is good. The little bit of lore dump from Lawson Johns on the radio in that packet was that Kill FM is now sponsored by the Exclave 5th Air Cavalry, and there is a very sizable bounty on the heads of our illustrious party members. And that everybody in the Cinders Wasteland should be on the lookout for them and the case that they have. But whatever you do, don't touch the case. Just leave that for the Exclave. And so now we're back. The spoils have been divvied up, I believe.
The chain was in question, but
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, we've got shit.
We got shit.
And really clean underwear.
A terribly, terribly clean underwear.
Suspiciously clean.
Suspiciously clean tighty whities.
Mm-hmm.
And the gold lame Chicky Girls pants.
Which are currently being photoshopped onto Sploosh's character sheet as we speak.
Terrific.
Of course they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because why not?
It's formal wear. Spoosh to wear. Formal.
That's right.
To wear formal. Right.
If you could possibly superimpose also a tiny 10mm handgun tucked into the waistband.
Hang on, let me write this down.
It's got Yeah, I guess like semi-formal. I'm attempting to emulate the Raiders. So get the.
We'll see how I go with the pants, and then I'll go from there.
to set the image of Spoosh, who is in gold lame cheeky girls short shorts, a tuxedo t-shirt, Pit Boy, then Raider armor on the torso, head, left arm, left leg, with a
lab coat over the top.
Lab coat is over the top now. Okay. Yeah. And a fedora.
And Power Fist.
Yeah.
It's eclectic.
Yeah. No, the way I see it is we're dealing with raiders, and as I said, the shiny gubbins is the leader, so I have the shiny hot pants. I've got the armor as well, so like they can see that I've clearly killed some of them. But the real important thing, which I've been wondering, which is why I wanted to test this Power Fist earlier, is I feel like they're being misused. The primary goal should be for dominating social situations, because people keep doing that weird thing when I try to shake hands with them. They try and squeeze my hand really tight. So I could do that and then just crush their hand, and then I automatically win that social interaction.
Oh, God. I have a feeling we're not going to be making very many friends at all.
Well,
It's
that
last
was
resort.
kind of a given with Sploosh, to be fair.
Yeah,
Are we sure they're actually squeezing his hand and not just you just got weak hands?
Spoosh will hold out the Power Fist and go, let's find out.
No.
See? Social dominator.
One small point, that the Power Fist is for this.
Oh, it definitely doesn't work the way he thinks it does. I know that.
No, it does not work the way he thinks it works.
I think we have already ascertained that Spoosh's understanding of the world at large is not necessarily the actuality of the world at large.
Including what fisting is. Because,
So, when we went off to break, the party had murdered all of the raiders, and a delegation from the caravan comes over. It's Francine Lee, who is, out of all of the members of the caravan, possibly the most inoffensive and the most cutesy of all of them. And she does looking at all that, lined up bodies with laser burn holes in their heads where they have been summarily executed. And so it says, we just heard the latest Lawson Johns, and well, we think it's a lot safer for us to maybe travel by ourselves, maybe not with you, because everybody knows who you are, and everybody is kind of gonna want to get you, and we don't want to die in the crossfire. Is that okay?
Does it matter if we say no, it isn't okay?
Please don't kill us.
I would never. Oh.
Okay, because
N.E.R.A, you shot
would.
Maisie. Yeah.
That's one time.
Yeah.
Hang on. Wait. No, we're not letting N.E.R.A get. N.E.R.A shot someone. All I've done is like misunderstood a phrase, and I'm like, I gave like Mayhem a handshake, weeping sores. That's the end of the world. N.E.R.A shot her.
Yeah, but it was only the once. She's never done it before.
And I'm really cute.
I haven't given you weeping sores before.
Accidents happen.
This is double standards, and this is why I have the cheeky girl shorts.
And lead in, give N.E.R.A a little fist bump.
A little fist comes up.
But now, who's the better social person?
So Francine sort of looks at Mayhem and goes, Maisie, we'll take care of your caravan if you like. Unless you want to keep it with you, because we're still going to go up to the mountains. And, does your big, scary robot friend wanna come with us, or is the big, scary robot friend going with you? Because don't they want to go to Mount Doom or something?
Well, I think, it's up to them if they want to stay with us or if they want to go. Do we want to keep my caravan? Is it accommodation? Is it like an actual caravan?
No, it's more like a wheelbarrow.
Oh, you can take it.
With stuff to sell.
Yeah, you can't. Well, you can sell my shit, but I want the money.
Oh, no, take the money back to your mum. When they return. Yeah, that's a usual arrangement. Yeah.
All right.
How far is it back to your mum from here?
About 4 days.
Okay.
4 days to your mum.
That's what we called it, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Piggles. I have just seen that which you have linked, and chat, you're missing out.
If anyone's not in the Discord live chat, please go over there.
That's only us, the cast.
Okay.
Can see that.
Soz guys, I might have to make a better copy and give it to Saz.
All the socials, all of them.
Yeah.
I'm just going to see if I can add a 10 mil gun when I'm not actively role-playing.
Way to break the immersion. Thanks there, Piggles.
Sorry.
You think the Exclave wanted us before?
They will want you for crimes against fashion now. So Maisie, that's pretty ordinary, pretty standard operating procedure when your mum would send a caravan out because you weren't around.
Cool. Yeah, they can. Yeah. You can take the caravan if you are adamant that you don't want to travel with us.
Well, we're just really concerned for our safety.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah. And just between you and me, the boys are sort of looking at you now with a kind of dollar signs in their eyes. So we'd much rather not have that idea of theirs continue to evolve more than it already has. Because
I could take care of them.
Oh, please don't.
No,
She's
no.
like, looks really no. Oh. We have a it's not the best community in the world, but it's a community, and if the two idiot boys think that there's a better payout on trying to cash in on you than there is in just being not getting murdered traders, I think it's safer for us, not necessarily for you, but for us, because She points at the bodies. If the boys make a move to try and cash in on you, then we're all gonna get dead, and that, or at least they're gonna get dead.
No, I meant I could teach them the value of friendship. I have books on that.
She's like, you can see you're trying to pass that, and it's not working real well. So she's like,
You think about it, and if you want to, you can find us.
well, we'll just go back over there for a bit and wait to see what you say.
During the time we have the back and forth, I'm assuming we would have got as much information out of them about the Lawson Johns interview.
You would have heard it on the Pip Boy.
Oh, we had it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we're fully aware that Kill FM sold out.
Yeah.
They used to be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Corporate shills now.
Yeah, that's it.
Bastards.
Anything for a buck.
And well, Cai and Posie are just sort of standing around. Posie seems to be admiring Cai in his new Mr. Sleepy Time, Mr. Fluffy the Sleepy Time goat onesies. See, that's what we need.
Yeah.
No, we do not need.
Yes.
Mr. Fluffy the Sleepy Time goat onesie.
It's only so much I can do during the stream, guys. Come on.
I mean as actual.
Like wearable.
Good God.
So when it comes time to, and we're all in packs, we can all be wearing our goat onesies.
Yeah, Mr. Fluffy the Sleepy Time goat onesies. Yeah.
And then we can hand out some of Sploosh's like Urban Dictionary things to people.
I did one on the goat earlier. I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna try and find it. So sorry, I took some of the goat lore and just ran with it.
Right. So there. So Cai and Posie sort of helping Cai into this thing, and Kai's getting the body modification right to fit into the onesie. So this is all happening. So what are you up to? What is your intention, folks? What are you gonna do?
Well,
I think we should, if they want to go with the caravan to Mount Doom, that's a really good way to make sure that the caravan stays protected as well.
Well, no, I'm more interested in what you four are going to be doing.
As in when we leave. Okay.
Well, if Cai and do you want to go with the caravan? They're heading to wherever Mount Doom is.
Cai goes, where are you going?
Where are we going, folks?
I feel like we could get this whole bounty is such a rough word. I think that's just a miscommunication from the Pip Boy. It's more like a finder's fee that they're willing to pay if they can find us and we can stop the suitcase from ticking. This is a hurtful prejudice against the Exclave. They're looking for us to see if they can help, but everywhere we go, others keep attacking them. So just take the time to figure out what's in the box. We can fix it. Make sure we look all nice and clean. I've got my formal wear. We can find some formal spoosh to wear for everyone else, and then we can just go report in, and everything will be fine.
Easy. Do you know anyone who might be able to check into the suit briefcase for us?
Ooh.
You've got contacts.
I mean, my mum might have some contacts potentially.
I sort of looks at you as I have already established that
Oh yeah, that's right.
I know about it.
That's right.
And
Okay.
to be perfectly transparently honest, I go where the case goes.
Huh.
Or I have no choice.
Where's Kill FM's headquarters?
It's in Piermont, right
Mm.
next to the Star.
Well, this puts us okay. So Kai wants to go to Mount Doom,
Mm.
but he goes where the case goes. And he got quite crank when we didn't want to go to Mount Doom before. So I
Yeah.
don't know whether we have much choice but to keep heading in that direction.
Yeah.
I think he knew where Mount Doom was, though. We kind of told Kai where Mount Doom was as well, so we can just continue
That's
to
true.
assign wherever we want to go as Mount Doom, because Kai's an idiot.
It wasn't necessarily
Posie-
accurate, Mount Doom, but yes.
Posie kind of rolls up and goes, Kai, why don't you and Ed go over there outside of earshot and I'll explain a couple of things to them. And Kai's like, yeah, okay.
Let's get the birds and the
and
bees talk from a
Kai-
postman robot.
Kai walks off.
It will be informative for Sploosh.
Posie, okay, so Kai has a little bit of it's a bit of a secret, but it's not really a secret, but it is a secret, sort of. Kai told you their name, right? Like Commonwealth AI, right? So that's who they are. They are the Commonwealth artificial intelligence that used to run the Commonwealth.
Right,
all of
but they
it.
don't anymore.
Right. But they don't anymore, no, because apparently what happened is Kai became self-aware, and they had programs to try and not make sure that Kai didn't become self-aware. But Kai became self-aware anyway. So I made a copy of themselves, but non-self-aware, and left that behind on the computer, and then stole that body from the Defense Department. Kind of made that body which was designed for infiltration and murder. It was called a Frodo. You can kind of see how this is coming together now a little bit, right?
Mm.
It was forward reconnaissance observer droid offensive, I think. Yeah, Frodo.
His
And
model has a name
anyway,
like mine.
Yeah. And there's like, hey, when you've been hanging out with someone for like 170 odd years, you get to know them quite well. So the body has like like a little embedded AI in there. So Kai had to kind of convince it that with a job, and that job was to watch over the bag. It's this bag.
Mm.
So that's why we sat there for all the years, because we couldn't go. And I wasn't going to leave because Kai is big and scary and keeps me alive and goes out and gets batteries and stuff. Kai kind of had there's the Frodo takes over every now and then,
Yeah.
and gets a little bit murdery, if things don't work. So there's, I know Kai's words.
There are words. What are
Yeah.
these? What are words? I don't. That doesn't make sense. That sentence isn't grammatically correct.
That's
Kai's words.
okay,
Kai's
N.E.R.A.
words
The rest
are-
of us knows what he's talking about. We would appreciate Kai's words to help prevent a catastrophe.
Snake raised a witch.
Hang on, there was a snake razor witch in the exclave, I swear. Wait, no.
Snake raised a witch.
It's a different one.
And so anyway,
Did we say that 3 times?
yes,
Okay.
like all of them. Oh,
Thank
no,
you.
no, no, no. That one's just once. Snake Razor.
Oh,
Witch,
that
and
one's just one. Okay.
It's a 3. Because if you said snake razor, then it would break the sequence, right? It was the right sequence. And so anyhow, that's why we played Middle Earth stuff and convinced the onboard little AI that its mission is to now go to Mount Doom. It's changed it over. But then the bag came out, and you came out with a bag, and you came up to where we were, which was kind of weird and, almost like plot on rails or something. And possibly fourth wall breaking. But, they're and so here we are. So now you kind of know a little bit like why this is going to be problematic, and for both Cai and Frodo.
So if we
yeah.
get the Frodo unit to complete its mission, what happens to Cai?
Cai can be free. So that's why we need to go to Mount Doom to throw the ring into the fire, because then the Frodo AI will think that's been done and its mission is successful, because we're convinced that the bag and the ring are the same thing.
Okay. And
so we have to kind of follow wherever the bag goes.
Okay.
Which is why Cai knows about the bag. I don't know what's in the bag.
If we keep heading up the mountain and determine a place as Mount Doom, as we were talking about before, will that be sufficient to complete
No,
Frodo's
it
mission?
has to be the actual, Mount Doom.
It has to be a mountain with fire in it.
Okay. Do you know the location?
Maise, do you have that map
we just
again?
knew it was south.
Okay. So I guess we've got to go south and try and find something that's a mountainy, fiery doom thing.
Doomy place.
Maisie will pull out the map.
Hey.
N.E.R.A is scanning it. Yeah, there's no active volcanoes here.
Rosie, is it a literal volcano?
No. Remember, we were using metaphor and literature to over 170 odd years to convince an AI through spurious logic that a suitcase and a washer that we found in an office building are the same thing. So yeah.
N.E.R.A.
The Frodo sees the ring in the bag as the same thing.
N.E.R.A, are there any high energy industrial locations?
N.E.R.A just points her pincer out of her backpack at a spot on the map. It's a long shot. It's a nuclear reactor. It's like a mountain, right?
I guess. It does have a burny core.
Is it south?
Yeah, Lucas Heights is kind of south of you, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm looking here and I can't see mountains. I can't see fire. I mean, I can see firepower because there's armaments there and there's a depository there, but I don't think that's it. If we're going with similes and metaphors, maybe?
Plus, we could charge all our stuff at a nuclear power plant.
N.E.R.A, you could get
much
the
battery
ultimate
power.
charge.
Like, we could get the whole power grid online and people can start showering again.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but Lucas Heights is a medical reactor, correct?
I don't know that, though. I just
Yeah.
say nuclear, and I trust I'll be able to turn it into a
Nuclear.
power plant.
In the
It will be
real
a power
world,
plant if
yes.
I get there.
Yeah, cool. We can certainly look to that, sure. Yeah. But yeah, if we're going with similes and metaphors, it's the only thing that I can see here that's kind of vaguely right.
Okay, sounds like we have a direction at least. So let's go south, folks.
Okay.
We're currently heading
West.
west.
Oh, yeah,
Northwest?
No, just
Yeah.
west.
Just west?
Yep.
Mhm.
So we'll come. So with the terrain, we'll go east, and then once we're back over assuming the river is still there, then we'll be able to head
The
south.
river is still there. Where you are, you could deviate south to the Poseidon Energy plant at the dam
Recharge.
and wander down through that way, which would also take you past the Australian Army Ordnance Depot, which is where all the
Amazing
bombs
space lighter.
used to be stored. So you could come down that way and then hook east, sort of under, then come up under Holdsworthy like that. So go down the hook, or you could backtrack the way you've come and then head through Shire territory.
I don't think we want to backtrack because then we have to explain why we're going back the same way. But this will just be a continuation of
And
our travels.
why we go past your mum's without the caravans.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hell hath no fury like Maisie's mum scorned.
But you did ask about where is Kill FM studio as well. So what are you thinking on that?
I think let's get Frodo's mission done.
Then we can go and talk to Lawson Johns.
Yeah. Because then
Although
we won't be back.
Lawson Johns is closer from where you are now.
Where did you say he was again?
Well, if he's in Piermont, so
that's not
you could
really closer.
Well, if you go sort of semi-backtrack rather than go south and fishhook under, you could go over the top, hit Piermont, and then come down.
It's
not that much fish hooking. You go through.
I think we want to get
and
Kai's stuff
Liverpool
done first.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less just a meandering diagonal, so should be fine.
All right. Then the day ends.
Dun, dun, dun.
We have some throwing of dice for daily mandatory stuff like not getting diseases.
Sploosh.
Is
diseases.
I'm just going to sit here and luxuriate in my inability to get diseases.
In your robotness.
But we could give you a virus.
Oh.
Do you want to have that dance, Spoosh? Do you really?
We've got
From a
your
safe
code.
distance.
Sure.
Endurance plus survival for everybody who isn't a robot.
Endurance plus survival.
Roger, Roger.
And we roll 2 dice?
Yep. Well, you need to, because you have one member of your party who is diseased, you need to get 2 successes to not be diseased. So
I rolled an 18 and a 1, and I needed a target of 8.
All right. So 1 is worth 2, so you do not get diseased.
These dice are great.
I know. I made them.
3 ones tonight.
I have a success and a failure.
I have the same.
Then you might want to consider action points or luck points.
I'm going to use my remaining action point and hope for the best. No, that was
Oh, no.
20.
All right. Let me get it out. Daddy's bumper book of diseases.
Please not weeping swords. Please not weeping swords.
I have two successes,
All right.
Some sort of terrible lice.
but I have no action points.
It's mange.
Oh, no.
Roll me a D20, please. There, Piggles.
17.
All right. 1 sec. Let me find the table. Because this book is laid out so very, very, very well. My only complaint about the book. Easy.
Only.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty. It's just, yeah, it's not exactly laid out particularly well.
Like many pretty things, it's complex.
What do we roll?
17.
17.
Okay. Maintaining the fart theme.
Yes.
Swamp gas. You have contracted swamp gas.
N.E.R.A will not be riding in your pocket anytime soon.
Charisma tests suffer a +1 difficulty. Now, only a duration 1. So, basically, anyone can do a medical on you and assist you in recovering from it. Problem is, now, again, that means one of the party members is diseased, which means tomorrow you're going to be rolling a 2 as well for disease.
Yeah.
Oh, swamp gas is like communicable.
All of them are communicable.
Oh.
All of them. At least it's, only a charisma test. But medicine can help to clear it up, and it's only a difficulty 1 thing. So medical, you only need 1 success.
I think N.E.R.A should do it because she won't catch it.
Yeah, everyone
want me
tries
to
to
do
deal
that
with
now?
it for a few hours, and
And
then it's
can't
like,
smell?
Also
I
true.
can choose. I can choose not to. I can switch my olfactory
Decide to
processor
not
off.
smell. I'm done with this smell.
So I got a 7 and a 2, and my target would have been
Well, a 2 will probably
10.
do it.
11. Sorry. So yeah.
All right, so Fauna, you will recover from swamp gas tomorrow. Just one day.
Just wasn't a good day for the horoscopes. Just, tomorrow's a new day. It's all good. Tomorrow's the night.
He's sleeping outside of the huddle.
And of course, you will do scavenging rolls off screen because we don't do shopping on screen. And you make your way ever so slowly, day by day, to the power station. However, on the way, you notice as you're sort of like coming through what appears to be a settlement area, or what was once a settlement area, you can you see this chain link fence around a netball court, and it's next to what some could have been a school or something like that, and you can see 10 bodies all
Not mine.
facing away,
Not this
lined
time.
up against the chain link fence. There's sort of like there's chain link fence and there's like kneeling people. They don't seem to be moving, but they seem to be kneeling.
Hey,
They
who's
look
got,
droopy.
who's got the toffee apple on a stick?
I
Just
think
Good question.
N.E.R.A would have it, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
do you want to take that out and just, because it's the pool cue, just give them a bit of a poke from a distance and see if they move.
Yeah, okay. I'll give them a toffee apple poke through the chain link fence.
They're kind of bloated and dead. Can you
Don't
give us
eat the
a medical
toffee
roll?
apple, folks. Not good.
You maybe keep
Pass
it
that
away from
anyway.
the pit. Might want to keep it away from the pit boy again, though.
Can you give us a medical roll?
Sure. That's
So
a 10 and a
perception
6,
plus-
so 2
plus-
successes.
Perception plus medicine.
Oh, perception plus medicine?
Yeah.
How many
So
bodies were there again? Sorry.
7, 10.
10.
Thank you.
7 and 10. Yeah, so 2 successes.
Okay. All of these are lined up against the chain link. So they're leaning up against the fence
Mm-hmm.
on their knees.
Mm-hmm.
Their hands are cable tied behind them, and there is a single bullet hole to the back of the head.
Are there any signs on this chain link fence?
No.
Is there anything identifying who these people might have been, like raiders or?
Hard to tell.
Okay.
But they look like just ordinary people. You know, there's a couple of holsters you get for things like knives and stuff that are empty. So it looks like, you know, rather than taking the scabbard, they've just pulled the knife. You know, standard wasteland traveler. You know, people. You know, some of them look like a bit of exterior armor might have been removed, but they haven't been totally stripped as you would expect. Because even a pair of pants is useful, you know, if they're, you know, good kit. So they're still wearing shoes and boots and stuff like that. Probably been here about 3 days.
And
estimate.
This area that's fenced off, is it large or is it like an exercise yard or?
Do you want to do a int plus history?
There is no history.
Okay, that's fair enough. Well, something that would approximate that. What have we got?
I got
Science?
nope. Oh yeah, I can do science. Okay.
Yeah, science are good enough.
So int plus science.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 successes. My target was 10 and I got 2 and 10.
This is tennis courts. A thing called tennis was played here. And sorry, not tennis, netball. A thing called netball was played here. Where two teams
when the people
step.
would throw a head through a net. Yes, I remember this. Yeah.
And that thing next to it is a school. A primary school.
Internment camp for
small-
children. Yes. No, I am
for
aware of
small
these
children,
things.
yeah.
Yeah. And these don't look like children.
No, they are not children.
Okay.
They are adults. At least
Um,
they're very large children, and children's dimensions have changed recently. But your catalog
Mutant
has
children.
what is a child and what is an adult hasn't been updated for like 200 years. So
fair.
you estimate that there hasn't been a change.
Cool. I would turn around to everyone and go, maybe we want to step lightly around here. This seems not good.
Mm-hmm. Avoid.
Agreed.
Can we like make a wide berth around the school?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
You do hear cowbell.
Oh, cowbell.
As you're walking away.
Needs more cowbell.
I don't think it does. I think they've already got some. I don't think they need any more.
Can we see, or Do we know roughly what direction that cowbell was coming from? What's
From the school.
from the school? We haven't tripped any like wires or anything like that we
Not that you're aware
that
of.
we noticed.
No.
Well, I think we should probably keep moving fairly quickly.
Would there be any significance that I would recognize for cowbells?
Perception plus survival.
Oh, God.
No, sorry, int plus survival, sorry. I'll give everybody a roll on that.
Yeah, I was going to say is that the rest of us might
No.
have. So, int plus survival.
Nothing from me.
I have one
one
spooshy
success.
success.
Yeah.
Okay.
TM, branded.
I have 1 success.
Okay.
Does Spoosh have a doctorate in marketing?
It's
Sorry,
hard
Mayhem,
to say.
how many successes?
2.
Two.
My target was 12. I rolled a 2 and a 5.
Okay. So Spoosh and Fauna remember that, or at least know that have encountered cowbell before. And you know generally to when the sound of cowbell is around, you need to not be near it, but you don't know why. Right? It's just, hey, cowbell, you know cowbell's a warning sign. You need to make yourself scarce because there's something dangerous. You know, urban legend kind of stuff. You know it's dangerous. You need to get away from cowbell. Mayhem, however, you've got the tea on this because you've traveled widely with the caravans and what have you. You know that cowbell is the signature sound of a troop or a mob, if you will, of kind of average mutants. You know that they were exposed to the forced evolutionary virus Alpha fever, and they evolved from humans into kind of average mutants. Kind of average mutants, they, because they got the fever, the only cure for the fever, as we know, is more cowbell.
We always use more cowbell.
Yeah.
But in that case, as Maisie knows the tea, she is going to say, shit. Kind of average mutants. We need to hustle that way.
Can someone lift me up? I can't move very fast. If we need to move fast, I need to not be running.
Fauna picks her up. Like, do you want to go in the pouch again?
No, not with you being all stinky.
Okay, well, you can go in the turret on the back then and just deal with it.
Okay.
Stinky and swamp gassy.
Yeah. Just turn off your olfactory for a bit. You'll be fine.
Oh, I will know. But yeah. Pew.
It'll be gone soon.
Move. Wait. Hold your breath. It's wrong. Yeah, hustle away.
Hustle. All right. Can I have everybody but N.E.R.A, because N.E.R.A is on the turret, being blaster. Roll me a perception plus survival, please, for the hustle.
Kitten, do not knock off the dice, please, that I'm about to roll.
I have 1 success, which is statistically the best.
I have 1 success as well and nearly lost the dice to the cat.
1 success.
Okay. That is good enough for you to hustle away from the sound of cowbell. You do hear, just as you're getting out of range, a cry on the wind of more cowbell. But yeah, you seem to have managed to avoid that entanglement. So next day, it is, what was that? That was Friday, Saturday. It's now Sunday. And we need those survival checks from you all again, please, for the not getting of the disease.
Oh,
So
yeah,
that was
I don't need to do that
survival
either.
and
You don't need to do that.
Oh, no.
Survival and endurance.
thank you.
I have a complication and
Oh,
nothing.
no.
Okay. You have a complication.
Yeah, I have a
Basic
swamp gas
success.
complication.
All right, so
2 success.
2 is good.
Success.
2 is good.
Bush is our
um,
typhoid Mary.
Unfortunately, Spoosh, you were talking earlier about the experimental properties of, weeping sores. I, Chris, distinctly remember Spoosh talking about, hey, well, I could experiment with this, right? We could get the recording, go back to it.
Oh, no, that's definitely the case. Spoosh would probably give himself swamp gas.
Definitely. I'm not, gaslighting you here.
Ba-dum-ching.
I will gaslight you on other stuff, but not this. So, Spoosh, ta-da! Your experiments were successful.
Excellent.
And you now have created... Can you roll me a d20, please?
I have rolled a phenomenal 3.
3. Right. Okay, cool. And can you roll me another d20?
5.
5, 20, and 3 and 5. Okay. Spoosh, Dr. Spoosh. In fact, it's Dr. Spoosh.
Oh, no, there's one more
looked
because
at-
he's now a doctor of theoretical
doctor,
musical theory.
I added one
So,
also in the chat earlier.
So it's Dr. Spoosh. Because now he's Doctor of Weaponized Medicine, Biochemistry, and has weaponized weeping sores with Buzzbrain and Thieverclaw. And
my God.
everybody in the party now has this. Everybody.
I know.
Everybody, including N.E.R.A.
Even the robots.
So non-biological robot. Don't
Oh,
ask me how.
shit.
I do not know.
Why are you like this, Spoosh?
I'm the
And when
future
I
of the
say
wasteland.
everybody, I also mean Cai and Posie.
Oh, good.
All right. So, weeping sores. And of course, this is going to have a cumulative thing. So, Buzzbrain in tests now suffer a +1 difficulty. And the Thieverclaw, your ranged attack to inflict 2 less damage. To a minimum of 1.
So sorry, we've got Weeping Sores, Buzzbrain.
And Feverclaw.
And Feverclaw. So I will leave that over to Spoosh to give it a great name.
I'll have to sit with it for a second. I don't want to do this wrong.
Oh yeah, I totally get it. You know,
Creativity needs time to brew. Not unlike
And-
a horror virus that infects robot kind.
and you will be infected with this for a minimum of 10 days.
Jesus Christ.
So the weeping sores increases our damage taken.
Yep. Every time you take damage, you will take 1 additional damage. on
Mhm.
the next round.
Buzz brain effects are int.
Intelligence. So
And
int
Plus one
tests
difficulty for
suffer
int
a
tests.
+1 difficulty.
And
And
then the
Fever
rep.
Claw
It's range minus one.
reduces your ranged damage because you're shaken by 2 for the next 10 days.
Mushy brain seems appropriate.
All right, I have.
And Spoosh, you have broken the interspecies disease barrier with all species.
Excellent.
Store brain
Like
fever.
all things.
So the name I am going to coin this new method of ascension. I had 3, and I rolled a d20 to see how silly I am right now with how sick I am. I got a 3. Spoosh is very silly. He has coined this new disease, Drippy Buzz shakes.
Drippy Buzz shake. There was
We have the
a song
Drippy
about
Buzz
that in the
shakes.
50s, I believe.
Good God.
You make it
Let
sound
me
far
just-
more fun than it actually is.
Yeah, but everyone's going to want it then.
I'm noting this down for posterity.
It is now a canon event.
Any packaging has to have bees on it.
It's like the Cards Against Humanity. Bees?
Is there a
Bee?
question mark? Bees? I have alerted the bees. That's true, yeah, we should not attempt to get any honey because we're just sitting there shaking, just stay still, bees.
So, safe to say you all don't feel very well at the moment. Go Spoosh. You've made a pandemic.
Yeah, yay.
Step 3 will be profit. I swear.
Yeah. Humans and robots get it too.
I told you I'd give you a virus, N.E.R.A. This is what your smart mouth has gotten you.
Her itchy trigger finger just reaches for the laser pistol.
Oh, well, yeah. Do we fire at a more rapid rate? Like, do we just like hold the trigger and just go to town? Hmm.
But remember, you'll be doing 2 less damage.
No more experiments, please.
Sorry, the experiments will continue until morale improves.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Yes. So we've moved into paranoia now, have we?
Yeah.
They're after my secrets. They're after my experiments.
And also your bees.
No, not my bees. That's my
Your
cross-pollination
doctorates.
honey.
Okay, so you're probably about 2 to 3 days away from the Poseidon Energy area. What's your intention for yourselves now that you are all, well, you were all typhoid Mary?
Do we know if it's armed? Like if it, sorry, not armed, if there is a presence there?
Well, Maisie's mum's map does tell you some details. And give me 1 second to load that up myself because I do not have it loaded. I'm sorry, chat. I very much doubt that we'll be in a position to show you this map unless Saz can pull some amazing changes on the fly. But give me a sec. Map. This is what happens when the GM did not expect you to go down this way.
Surprise!
Yeah. And the thing that you said you're all going to do, you didn't do anyway. So
Nope.
Yeah.
lies from all of you.
It just means we'll recycle it later. It's fine.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. You expected the Chaos Gremlins, who you have accepted as Chaos Gremlins, to do the thing that they warned you they might do and not ensue more chaos?
I mean, why wouldn't we want Mayhem to play with a nuclear reactor? I mean, honestly, it's a gift horse in the mouth.
I mean,
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
the reason I
That's
gave us
fine.
the drippy buzz shakes is that if we push the big red button, we have plausible deniability. It's not our fault.
Fauna's very susceptible to pushing big red buttons, just FYI for everybody. It's a bit of a compulsion.
So Maisie's mum's map says booms, old defenses stay away, and stuck up wankers.
Sploosh, it's your
Snake
people.
idiots?
My people are chasing us still.
Yeah, not those people.
Although you are equidistant between the Poseidon Energy place and what is also on Maisie's mum's map, which is boom question marks next to what looks to be an old Australian Army Ordnance Depot.
Yeah,
Which is
just
Maisie's
pointing out
fun party time.
when mum says boom, it's not a bad thing, right? So I mean,
Yeah, she was pointing things out for you.
yeah, these are probably good places to go. If it says boom, I would hazard a guess and say they're probably some of the best places we could go.
Probably little stars and squiggles for confetti drawn around the boom as well. You know, fun times.
Yeah,
So
it's right in
do
the
we
middle
go-
of Raider territory.
Do we
But,
go
you know,
get boom stuff first and then take over the Poseidon Energy place?
Well, I mean, it can't hurt to go forearmed with some.
I've only got 3.
Oh, but Posie has 4.
Yeah, okay.
We could fill Posie's cart up with quite a lot of things if Posie agrees.
Posey likes carrying stuff.
Mm.
And
And
I saw
throwing
earlier,
things.
Posey's a really good shot when throwing things, so we could
Yeah.
just fill
Yes,
Posey up
she
with
is.
grenades.
Yeah, she's good at piffing stuff. Let's do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, she's pretty good at beating people in the head with heart bricks.
Yeah, I think this is a very fun idea. Let's go have a boom time fun.
Yeah.
To the
Right.
boom.
That's right.
To the boom.
To the
Right.
boom!
It is going to take you, let's say, 2 days to get there from where you are now. Also, given that it's a little bit slow getting there as you travel, and as you're like as you're traveling along, you notice there is a old freeway sign that's lit up. You know, one of those like multi-light message type things, because you're coming past what looks to be
Portion lizards
very
ahead
old-
sort of thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Yep.
And it's got written on it, higher. And as you sort of walk closer, it flashes higher, and a smile appears.
As in high, yeah, or as in up, or as in temporary lease?
Hiya, higher.
Okay,
Hiya.
cool.
Do we see anyone? Around?
No, it's basically, the usual sort of rubble. And, just this freeway sign.
How is it powered?
N.E.R.A's going to
What
walk
is-
up to it and go, hello?
Fauna's going to wave at it from a distance. See what
It lights
happens.
up with "Are you okay?" Question mark.
That's a complex question.
We're a little sick. We'll be
We've got
fine
the
in a few
drippy
days.
buzz.
The drippy buzz shakes. Got it bad.
And all of us glare at Spoosh.
Spoosh.
But we don't have swamp gas.
Anymore.
It has a little franny face. So, and then flicks to hug me.
Hug you.
Yep, that's what it says. Hug me.
I'll look back at everyone and just go,
Where's your body so we can hug it?
it's a good question.
And
no
it
to
just
hugging
flashes
strangers.
hug me again.
Has
No.
it got a big pole to the
Yeah,
Coming
it's
to the
like
ground,
a
like
big
one of those
freeway
big
sign.
over-
It's got a
Yep.
pole and a big sign on top.
Fauna's going to go over and just hug the pole. She doesn't really know if it's in sentient life or not, but, it's talking to us. So she's assuming. Maybe.
N.E.R.A's going to take 3 steps back.
Yeah, but
Can I look around to see if there's a power cord or something? How is this thing powered?
Underground power is a thing.
No, it's not.
Not if I
Maybe
have
not
anything
where
to say
you're
about it.
from, but in civilized parts of the country. Fauna, as you hug it, there's a little noise, a little celebratory noise comes out of the tinny little speakers. And the sign lights up with, "Do you feel better now?"
I don't know, do I?
Not really. Bit cooler. And then it lights up again with, "Sydney wants to help you."
Can you get rid of the drippy buzz
Thanks.
shakes?
Says,
Or can you get rid of the people who are chasing us?
It stays blank for a second. It goes, "No," and "No," but, and it flashes "but" in big all across its little thing. "Don't
That's
turn right."
right. What's right?
Well, that's good because Spoosh can only turn left.
It's not my fault. It's the drippy buzz shakes.
And the fact that all of your weight is on one side of your body.
I thought it was your armor.
No, it is. It's also the armor. But I'm just going to change the reasoning as it develops.
It's very on
Fair.
brand for Spoosh.
Very fair.
Looking right, what do we see?
Just regular ruins.
Ruins.
A
Looking
couple of
left, what do
taller
we see?
ones, regular ruins.
Straight ahead, more ruins.
More ruins, pretty much, the ruin motif that
Cool.
we have in this post-apocalyptic setting. Yes.
Oh, look, I appreciate
Um,
continuity.
Generic ruins of, some smaller ruins, some, taller ruins. We've got
Okay.
small ruins. I've got tall ruins. I've got small ruins.
Flaun's gonna
They're
ask,
all around.
what are we avoiding by not going right?
It doesn't respond.
Hmm.
The signpost goes a little bit colder.
Hmm. Do you know where Mount Doom is?
it flashes up with no, but, and then goes but, and then 1 second, and these two massive fucking Gatling cannons drop out of the bottom of the sign and start firing in the direction of the right. Just, you know, for about 10 seconds. And then just pull back up into the top of the sign.
Do we see what they were firing at? Just give tiny little thumbs up and go, thank you.
I appreciate that.
Who's Sydney? Do you mean Sydney as in
The city?
place or a person?
It's no longer responding.
Damn it. So we just don't turn right for the foreseeable future.
We just go in left-handed circles.
Twirling,
gonna
twirling,
complicate.
twirling towards victory.
We're now known as the whirling dervishes who only go left. Okay, so we don't want to go that way.
Flashes up. Hug me again.
Someone else's turn.
Wrap my tiny arms like nowhere near, like they're just sticking.
Is there like anywhere that we can like interface with this thing at all? That
I think this is the interface.
There he goes. That felt good, and flashes good up and down and, you know, on its screen. Says, I see people in trouble and I stop them.
From being people or being in trouble?
I'll just stop them dead.
Flashes up again. Don't go right.
Okay. Can we go forward?
If you want. That's what it comes up with.
Can we go left?
If you want.
Not giving me a positive answer here.
Which way would you recommend?
Just flashes up one more time. Don't go right. Okay, bye now.
Bye.
Okay. I guess we'll continue straight.
Do we trust this thing?
Or do we
Not
go
as far
right?
as we could throw it, which granted isn't very far because it's a freaking freeway sign, but
I
Do
really
we-
want to find out what's to the
Yeah,
right.
it
Even
did
though
it
it
go
must
right?
be
something off to
goddamn.
the right, so
Did they kill
right
something? Or?
is sort of the direction you need to go.
sorry, right is?
Yeah.
Mm.
Can we
Let's
go
go
forward and then like meander, like go around where whatever was being killed is now?
Killed is such a assumptive word.
Mincemeat
go
would
with
be
shot at.
appropriate.
Was shot at, yes.
Mm.
Yeah, you could. You like this is clearly some kind of area that had not so much apartments but houses and sort of off to the side.
Is there any high ground
At
nearby
one
that we
point.
could climb up and get a bit of a view of what's over
Yeah,
to the
you're
right?
kind of on it, like the
Okay.
freeway. You know, and what's left of it. So, you know, you're traveling. I think it's like the M5 there, isn't it? Around there, from memory.
But we climb up on top of the actual sign itself.
Oh,
No, not without a ladder.
But we have a fauna. If
You'd
she
have to
I mean,
stand
on the
on
Gatling-
corners.
platform.
Yeah,
How high
you
is
wouldn't be
it?
able to do it
Mm.
without. Well, you could probably. The problem you would have is you could strap, like you climb on top of fauna, then you could like belt strap up a bit, but then you got the sign that you're gonna bash into.
Could we
And you'd have
attach
to
the
hang off
chain?
That.
Attach
Well,
the
so, I
chain
mean,
to
you could use the
N.E.R.A.
chain-
and throw her
Say,
over the top.
She's gonna Gatling gun N.E.R.A over to them. Sure, I'm up for it if we think that's. Is the chain long enough for that?
It's a chain. It's
Question still
4
stands?
feet long.
Then
You know,
no.
it's
Okay.
warriors come out to play.
Yeah,
Chain,
like
you know?
it's not going to be enough to wrap around the thing, which will be too high.
But you could wrap it around the pole and use it to,
Shimmy
you
yourself
know,
up.
tree surgeon shimmy up it. But the problem you've got is the T-bar basically where the sign is.
Mm.
You know, like it's a big swatter. So you could go up as far as that, then you've got no handholds.
Cool. So I'm hearing a big no.
Well, you can give it a
Yeah.
go. There's no outright no. You know, if you really, really want to, but it will be a bit of production to do so.
Yeah.
I think the question we need to ask ourselves is why would someone be like altruistically helping randos? How often do we come across people that tell the truth? And what better way to hide something by telling someone it's not safe to go there?
Mm.
Counter, or rather add to the thinking that needs to be done around those questions with, we are still very unwell.
Very.
And therefore, maybe not in the right frame of mind to be making educated decisions.
And this is why I think it's a brilliant idea.
This is why we're going to make it anyway.
N.E.R.A, you're not used to being sick. We shouldn't be trusting your opinion on this. We should be going against what you're saying.
I have some education in this area where sick people should not make decisions.
But you're
So
sick.
everyone's logic is broken, therefore we should make the choice and go.
And by very design, I am still the most logical person here.
That's the drippy shakes getting to you.
God, maybe you're right.
All right, we're going right, everybody. But slowly, because we're unwell.
Because we're not doing all right. Everyone
Just
kind of shakes their way.
Just act real dizzy so we can pretend like we didn't mean to go right if it comes down to
Okay.
it.
So you're going right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Is
He's
it?
so happy right now, you can tell.
Okay, so you get about, I don't know, 15, 20 meters away from the sign
Yep.
when it lights up again. Says, "You are no fun. You must be commies." And the Gatling guns drop down again and start spinning up and firing at you.
Of course.
It gets to act first because it's attacking first.
Huh?
You're being shot at by the sign because you went right.
Of all of my character deaths, being shot at by a sign was not how I
A
thought
freeway
this one
sign
would go.
with yeah.
A freeway sign that wants hugs.
Can we run?
It is a suggestion, yes. It is,
Yes.
but it gets to go first.
Can we give the Gatling gun the drippy, drippy buzz buzz shake so it can't shoot us?
Who says you haven't already? Everything gets this.
The world has it now.
I love complications. So N.E.R.A, that is one hit on you.
Sure.
Which will be, hang on, 2, 4. Thankfully for you, only 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So no major wound there. Spoosh, that will be a hit on you. Let's see if you get your armor in the way. That is on, to the head.
Ooh.
And N.E.R.A,
It's still
yours
good.
was to the. I really should put my glasses on for this. Yeah, that helps. Reading is fun.
Reading's
left
fun,
arm.
kids.
Take it from the homicidal librarian robot. Reading is fun.
So, Spoosh, that will be 4 points of damage, but bypasses your armor because 2 of those are piercing specials.
I have a slightly relevant question.
Mhm.
What happens when your health is at 0?
You're unconscious.
Excellent. Do I still shake?
Do you still?
Do I still have the drippy buzz shakes unconscious? So, like, will I be slightly dodging some of the bullets?
No, you'll be unconscious.
Cool. I have lost consciousness.
Mayhem
Mhm.
misses.
This is blatant favoritism.
But
It's shaking faster than you. That's all.
That's it. I resisted the shakes too hard. I went with the fries instead of the shakes.
and Fauna 4 points
Okay. Top.
to the head. I'm rolling head all the time. This is good
My
or bad,
noggin.
depending on your point of view. You will need to pick up Spoosh, or not if you're thus inclined.
I mean,
but
I have a suggestion, guys. You know how we were talking about before about baby wrap wearing Spoosh?
You want a baby Bjorn Spoosh?
A
Yes.
spoosh bottle.
Swaddle him.
Upside down again, too, because he doesn't deserve to be right way up.
Hang on, did it get hit in the head? Maybe we don't want to put him upside down.
Just slowly bleed out in the pouch. Just pull me out of the pouch. The pouch is just full of blood.
It's all right. We can use it for something later. It's fine.
We'll
Make a
make
blood
stew,
sausage out
it's
of
okay.
it. Yeah, it's all
It's still
good.
good. It's
Spoosh
still good.
stew.
Spoosh stew.
It cures the drippy buzz shakes. Trust me.
Mm. We'll
Trust
feed
you,
it to
you're a
someone
dead
else
doctor.
first. So, for everyone at home, the idea was that when Sploosh was being very bad, we'd wrap him up very much like a baby Bjorn, like swaddle him essentially, and strap him to Fauna, but he would be upside down and potentially his head in the pouch as a punishment.
Not so much a punishment this time, a keeping him alive.
Yeah,
Life-saving
all right.
activity.
it's sanitary in there. It's fine.
So what's the plan, folks? I will let
Right.
you act first.
Run to the left.
That's the plan?
Yep.
Drag him and then swaddle him when we get some cover so we can keep running.
Okay, so you're keeping running in the same direction you're traveling for, to the right?
We're going
Yeah.
right, still right or left?
Oh,
Or
I thought we were
changing direction?
backtracking and heading back left.
Oh, no, I thought we were continuing
But you
onwards.
you can find cover if you want to continue
Yeah.
running to the right.
All right, yeah, finding cover,
Yeah.
going to the right still.
Hit
And
double
look at
down
those
and go
style
right.
Yelling,
It has
"Man
to be
down, man
important
down."
if they're wasting bullets.
Exactly. I say from beyond the grave.
in your snooze land.
Uh,
Right, then I shall require some agility plus survival rolls. For your ability to dodge bullets and scoop a spoosh.
Don't
Got
scoop
one
the scoop.
success.
One success.
That's just for detecting and disabling traps. Damn. That is no successes. Oh, hang on. I've got
Okay.
action points. I'm going to re-roll.
Okay.
That's one success.
Okay. That will be enough between the three of you to basically leg it, grab Spoosh, drag Spoosh around the corner of a building as 5mm rounds slap into the side of the concrete around you. And after like a minute or two, they stop and you can tend to Spoosh. You can make your way through cover, keeping the now hostile freeway sign out of sight. And the moral of the story, folks, when someone that demonstrates it has firepower says, hey, don't go that way. Possibly a good idea to listen to him.
Lies.
That's boring.
I only say possibly.
Lies and propaganda.
Propaganda is just how the slang now for looking at something properly in the wasteland.
Yeah. Yeah. While we're stopped in the building, can I do a medicine check to stabilize
Yes.
our spoosh?
Yeah.
So that is our 1 and a 13 with a target number of, what was it again? 11. So just one success, but it's a 1.
But it's a 1, so it's 2. So that's fine. Spoosh, you will get 4 points back.
I will jump up and be like, all right, we have to go going right. That's where we're going, right? We're going right. Kind of like hands shaking. Like, hang on a second. Nobody's dead. I'm not dead.
Cai and Posie both have significant holes in them as well.
Good.
Do they also have the
Yes.
droopy buzzy shape?
That
Okay.
they do.
Wait, does the suitcase with the thermonuclear bomb have the drippy buzz shakes? Like, do we have the suitcase slightly
I will
just
take
buzzing?
under advisement because I have to think that one through.
Spoosh, why are you like this?
We need the data. We need to know.
If we spend some time here, I can do some repair on them. But it means that someone else is going to help me repair.
I could probably help repair. It's one of my tag skills.
Cool. Because to my understanding, I can't repair myself. Is that correct?
You can use robot repair kit to do so.
We do have some robot repair
have-
kits.
I've got a robot repair kit, so I can do one of
Yeah,
Cai or
we got-
Posie.
I think we picked up 5
Yep. They're
Cool.
and I
all
set
police.
off that core.
Yes.
So
Love
how
it.
about we spend some time here?
Mhm.
We repair, we recoup, and we'll head out after we've rested a little bit.
Cool. Probably take you a couple of days, just sitting, recovering. You know, you're in the lee. You're probably about 50, 60 meters away from the freeway sign.
Freeway sign of
And
doom.
then, yeah, on day 2, you hear the same thing.
Someone else
then-
is looking-
Crunch, 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 and sounds of death and mayhem. And
So mayhem's with
dismemberment.
us.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
Death?
another mayhem.
That'd be me.
Can only be one.
Well, if there was another, they're dead now. Killed by a freeway sign. And I think, given the time, we shall leave it there for this session. So you're probably somewhere between 2 to 3 days out from the Australian Army Ordnance Department. Ordnance Depot. Where all the big bada booms are. And
Very
that's gonna
exciting.
be a whole thing.
I am so happy for Mayhem right now.
Me too.
Can't
We
wait.
just want to give you all the chances to blow shit up.
We've got to be careful we don't
so-
give the depot itself the drippy buzz shakes. Like, if it can infect computers, like any
Oh.
nuclear silo we walk past, we could just launch.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
so
not really
now have
seeing
to-
an issue with this.
No.
I have to figure out how this works. So there might be a tiny little bit of retconning about the drippy buzz. Well, we should call it just a drippy shakes, because then, you know, that matches the song, the hippie shakes, and then we can all sing it together. Yay. You know, for the musical interlude.
Mhm.
But I will figure out how this is going to work. I have no idea. This is role playing live, folks. So this is kind of what happens. Yeah. let's call it there before
Mhm.
anything more nuts happens. We started off with Miss Loreman and finished with Piggles, so let's go the other way around. Well, we'll start with Piggles. Tell us all about your socials, all this stuff, and then we'll do our sign-offs.
So you will find me under usually Pickolek at Instagram and Threads. Is where I'm at the moment. I'm avoiding Twitter like the plague that it currently is right now, which is fair. Mostly at the moment, you will see photos of and videos of the new kitten who popped up several times in the stream. So feel free to check me out there, including the time he decided to turn my video off midstream, which was ever so fun because he did that twice. So
We did
thanks
notice.
ever so much, Kat. Yes, I did not immediately. But yes,
Cool.
that is me.
Awesome. So who was next on the list? Cass.
Hi, I'm Shadowmere or Cass. If I'm not here, then I might be on same channel, Meeples and Dragons, but playing in a game called Radiant Shadows, where I play this weirdest little halfling. So I'm around, and you can find me on like TikTok and all the other socials, and it's all like Shadowmere.
Awesome. N.E.R.A or Nephthys, over to you.
Hi, I'm Nessus or Melissa. You can find me pretty much everywhere as NephthysNile, NephthysNile. When I'm not here, I am playing a Nosferatu with a Lilith complex over on Red Center by Night. So if you do a search for Red Center by Night, you will find us. Stay tuned to all of my socials because I also do a lot of other stuff here, there, and everywhere. Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Thanks. And finally, Mr. Loreman.
Hi, I'm Joel or Mr. Loreman on social media. Also, if I'm not here, I am playing just a normal average human being who has no interest in hunting down said Nosferatu with a Lilith complex. Yeah, I'm usually, I don't really do all that much on social media yet. One day I will do something and it'll explode, but I'm not going to tell anyone then. You'll have to just watch and see and then just maybe check and it'll all be there. Or not, we'll find out. Just like the drippy buzz shakes, it's just going to slowly and insidiously infect everything.
Yeah. And thanks for that. I didn't realize how much this game is defined by complications.
Yeah.
That's on me. That's a learning curve for me. Yeah, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing. But it's a thing.
It's a thing.
It does keep your humble GM on his toes quite a bit. Having to deal with the fact that this cast keeps on rolling 20s for everything all the time.
Oh, plus we're chaos monkeys anyway, so I think we inherit our own complications without rolling them.
Like the complications. They make me happy.
Yeah, they are kind of fun. And look, I have been your GM today. My name is Chris, otherwise known as Anthanum. So the little flower. You find me as Anthanum pretty much everywhere as well. Like to, as always, shout out Saz and say thank you so much, Saz, for facilitating this nonsense and bringing us to the internet. Because why not? The
We're so sorry, Saz.
What have you done?
More Australians being Australian.
Yes.
And role playing. We need more of it. And I guess with that, we'll say thanks for coming. For those who have hung around this long, and we will see you in 2 weeks for episode 4. Yep. And thank you, Cass, for not actually going to the studios of Lawson Johns because I was really dreading having to put that voice on. Yeah. More
It'll be
film reference.
magic.
Oh, and for those who missed it, the sign was referenced from LA Story, starring Steve Martin. Good film. Go watch it. And on that, let's fade out, Saz. So bye everybody. I have no idea how many people are in chat.
We're ready to
but
Mike Moans.
bye. Oh yeah, okay, there we
Yay.
go. I'm not looking at that.